We are live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're alive. But also we're live. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Should be a good time. All right. Who we got? We got lots of matches available. Lots of matches available. For the first little bit, basically, until we find something that we're interested in, I may very well do some early stuff. Although, oh wow, is Defi facing KJ? That's kind of nifty. Feel like Defi should be the favorite there. A pretty solid one, but don't know too much about KJ's ZVT at the very least. Rainer is playing today. Ooh, he'll likely go up against Greffy. What's up? Welcome. I am too strong for you. 1A, 2A, 3A for you. I would really love to learn Brood War. I'm at a place where I'm like, what if we try Brood War? What if we give that the old college try? What could possibly go wrong? Welcome. I am too strong for you. Oh, that's me. Weird. All right, we're going to run some ads. Yeah. Gonna run some ads. Ease KJ here. What's up? Host and commentator Rotterdam. It's very cool. Very cool that Basilisk is putting this on. Very, very cool. Who's Pi up against? Who is Pi up against? I think this is probably going to end up being a walkover if I had to guess, based on how long Defi's been looking and what time it is right now. The bracket did start about 22 minutes ago, I would assume. Ooh, Mixu versus Nikarak in the round of 32. Upper bracket round of 32 is pretty good. This must have taken a long time to seed. There is a lot of good players signed up. And a lot of players with, like... You could be a little bit subjective about who is the better player, potentially. There we go. Team Liquid is amazing, by the way, for the TL sidebar, as it were. Where is Hero on the bracket? Is he like the number 2 or 3 seed? He should be, I assume. Yeah, he's number 2 seed. Actually, what is the... Can I look at the... No, I can't. Oh, that's too bad. I would love to look at this... in terms of the seeding order. So MaxBax is the number 1 seed. Clem obviously has taken a little bit of time off. He's obviously off for the holidays. Otherwise, he would for sure have signed up. I'm certain of it. So MaxBax as the number 1 seed. Then Hero at number 2. Then Rainer at number 3. Then we've got Spirit at number 4. Hero Marine number 5. Skillis 6. Where's that 7th seed? Mana. Wow, Mana getting seeded number 7th. I wonder who is... Where's the 8th seed? Geralt at seed 8. Jumi at seed 9. Okay, so it must be... Wow, Eba's at seed 11. Okay, so this is not as, like, super high-level dense as one might expect. Dolan at the 18th seed. I mean, yeah, I guess I'd put Mixu and Nikorak above him. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Jumi. It's going to take a while for me to break the habit of calling you for Jumi. A while. Definitely quite a while. Where is Pi? Where is Pi on the bracket? Is Pi playing, or is he actually... I wouldn't be surprised if he's just helping out with admin stuff. Pi is a super awesome dude. Super duper awesome dude. I like Pi. He's cool. He's a cool guy. Arogfire with the 13th seed. Mute at the 28th seed. Wow, that seems really low, actually. Shameless at 12 makes sense. Mute at 28 seems really, really low for him. Night Phoenix at 14. Han Mono at 19. I wonder how much Han Mono beating Roddy yesterday had to do with that 19th seed. Because that seems a little bit high for Han Mono. But at the same time, if I look at the players that are above him and below him, I can kind of get it. Sebadas at 27. And Rodson at 22. Rodson is quite good. I'm trying to think of if I'm thinking of Rodson or Art right now. I kind of wish I had shown up for this and played. If KJ no-shows, I could fill in his spot maybe. But at the same time, I also don't want to slow down the bracket. Actually, yeah, no, I'm good. The more I think about it, I'm like, but then it goes into Rex, and then Rex versus Dolan, which is a good game to cover. Pretty fun game to cover, I think. Secret Steadfast Dark Horse time. Yeah, the coolest thing about this whole bracket to me is the fact that there's a $50 redo bonus for most impressive performance. So that means, like, if for example, if I don't know, Sal were to sign up and he did what he did at where was it? That tournament with the people. DreamHack Atlanta, the open bracket. Not the open bracket, the BYOC, where he beat, like, Maples. And he beat a bunch of players. The number of players that... this is my favorite stat. The number of players that he finished above, if you add up their cumulative MMR above Sal, and those are the players that he finished above, if you add up all those players... Because there's like 9 of them or 10 of them or even 12. So he finished above Reaper. He finished above Mixu. He finished above so many insanely high-level players. If you add up all of their cumulative MMR, just the difference between them and Sal on the ladder, you have Cyril. You literally have like 7,500 MMR, the cumulative difference. So, for example, like Reaper is like 6K on an A. Or like, yeah, no, he's 6K. He's 6K on an A. And that's like, at minimum, an 1,100, 1,200 MMR difference. And then Mixu is like 6... What is he, 6'1", 6'2"? I'm actually not sure. I haven't been tracking. At the time of the tournament, he was at minimum 6K. Or I remember I looked it up and like checked all of them. Okay, no, he's 5'7" right now. He's 5'7". I think he might have... I think he was 5'7" at the time of the tournament too, actually. Mixu's much better than 5'7" MMR. I don't think MMR matters that much. No, I don't think necessarily either. But like, it's usually pretty accurate for a lot of players. What you're saying is Cyril isn't playing because he doesn't like to be dark horsed on? Maybe at Jumi's level it doesn't matter? Yeah, I feel like Reaper is the only player probably that you look at and you're like, okay, his MMR is much, much higher than his actual like tournament performance. Steadfast is an up a tree fanboy. You know, a little bit. I root for Sal. I want what's best for him. Kick W. XD. Oh, looks like KJ's here. Wow, he's actually 4,700 MMR right now. All right, there we go. We gonna grab that one. Quite a few cheesy one-trick players with high MMR. What's best for Sal? One World Championship coming up. So this is going to be Defi versus KJ. TVZ best of 3. What is this? This is like round of... Is this a round of 128? I think it is. It's a ways back. But yeah, I do think MMR, while it doesn't matter per se, I think especially once you're at like... It all depends on how you approach ladder too. Because like someone like TY, obviously their MMR on ladder was like abysmal. But their tournament performance was outstanding. But somebody like Cyril or Clem are, honestly, I would say most of the very top of the EU ladder is pretty accurate. And by top, I mean very, very top. I mean like above 6.5k MMR. Like if you're above 6.5k MMR on the EU ladder, you are a pro. That is, you do not get to that MMR without being a bona fide pro. It just won't happen, I don't think. Let me see what the EU ladder looks like right now. Oh, just been in the walkover. Damn, Pi, ruining my dream of seeing KJ. Oh my goodness. Ah. Nah. Bonafide no lifer. But yeah, Cyril, Raynor, Cyril again. This is on EU. Bjorn, Clem, Skillis, Max Pax, Clem's Protoss, which is at 6-6. Max Pax again. Somebody named Kaladin with a K. I wonder who that is. Kelazur, Showtime, Euthermal. And those are the only players above 6.5k. And then you have Hero Marine just below. A Laser, Lambo. Oh, wow. A Laser and a Lambo are literally at the same MMR right now. 64.96. I do feel like MMR is reasonably accurate at the very top level, but I do agree. I think from like 5, I would say even like 5.5 to like 6.2 on EU, it's... Hold on, was that actual Beyond? On EU? Yeah, there's a Shopify Beyond account that's just a barcode. Hey, welcome Lego John Belgium. Welcome Kubels, Setsuna Mayu, FaZe, Scorpion SC3, Sinista. Is that Professional Yapper Man? It's him. It's me. Here I am. Here he is. Should we grab Defi versus Rex? That might be a little bit of bullying. Is the only thing. I don't want to. Oh, Mute versus Hero Marine. Hero Marine should be a heavy favorite for that one, but it's kind of nifty. This isn't leagues though. Now I think we need to pop a crown on Derpy. What if we put me... What if Derpy becomes my crown? Perhaps. Hey, welcome Bane's Upper. Bane's Upper. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling for the first bit here. We chillin'. Wait, can I put a goal? Pick a goal. Oh, they're only super chats? Okay, what if I do 5 super chats in 3 hours? No, that's too much. We'll do 1 super chat in 1 hour. Show you how I'll celebrate. I will be happy. YouTube's goofy. Thank you, Noi. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping back in. We only worship Derpy. All right, let's see Defi versus Rex. Rex versus Defi. I've got a feeling my PC is going to be a little clunky today. I probably should have restarted it. I did restart SC2. This time, I restarted SC2. Glad to see my survival of the Xmas. Yeah. We're chilling. Do I always leave my PC on for long periods? No, I would never. It's a problem. And I forgot to change to Pro 2020 once again. But that is okay. Imagine turning your PC off. That's cringe. Quinge. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left for Offside Gaming. It is Offsider X. Offsider X. Haha. And his opponent spawning up the top right. It is Wine Defi. Man after my own heart. Oh, pool first. Oh, he's worried about getting cheesy cheddared. Potentially. Go Team Wine, fun name. Yeah. Most of these are non-pro players. I would say a lot of these are semi-pros, actually. Imagine not turning it off during an Aussie summer. True. I will say... So the auto rallying of the hatchery is cool, but it's broken my brain a little bit. A little bit. My brain has become more broken than it was. And that's saying something, because it was already pretty busted up. Oh, is he going high ground CC? Defi. Interesting. No scout, high ground CC, and that's actually going to be pretty good. Oh, just kidding. He did scout. Well, never mind. Never mind. Should probably pay attention.
Command center upgrade complete.
PC allows you to roast food, period. Clearly. Yeah, not period. Surely he took off gas. Yeah, he's only got 1 left on gas right now. Oh, man. Using shift is so valuable. I've been such a fool. God, look at that. Look at how useful that is. Tooltips. Come on. Wait, how am I hovering over control group right now? Oh my God, he just got the Reaper. No, Defi, no. No, that was slow lings. You weren't supposed to lose that to that. Oh, that's an oopsie. Where's the Marine? Oh, it's here. Oh, that's a big oopsie. Beast of the Hill broke Casterman. Yeah. Yeah. Rex gonna put a little bit of pressure on his opponent, saying, you gonna have to micro. You gonna have to micro. Now, this is kind of cute, because if your opponent moves down the ramp with just 2 Hellions, this is the kind of thing Dark loves doing. Putting your opponent to the test. He is really good at putting his opponent to the test. And if you move down the ramp with just the 2 Hellions, and you're not very quick with the micro, very quick with the reaction time, you can get jumped. You can lose those Hellions very easily. Yeah, many of the participants were not super happy. We are not going to see Rex move in here, by the way. Oh, Defi going for a cheeky bizzle sizzle. We saw the rise of like 3 storylines. Yeah, it was spicy. Yesterday was spicy. Spicy. Oh my god, he's going to get a free scout on it. Like instantly. You're committed though. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of future grudge matches. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we put a laser Jumi show match on the pipeline. It was... Oh, this is real... Oh, that's so nice for Rex. Now, he's got to be a little bit careful. He did not end up going in, obviously, earlier with these units. How many SCVs does he get? Already 2. Can he get any more? No, but that's a lot of Mule lost mining time. That's a couple dead SCVs. That's the Hellions dragged back home. And that's Rex knowing exactly what his opponent's... Oh, he did cancel it. He did cancel it. Okay. Rex supply blocked into oblivion. Oh, Rex. We need Ovies. We need Overlords. Rex. No, we're not building them. Oh, it's a disaster. Oh my god, we need like 6 Overlords now. 4. 3, 4. 4. We go 4. Oh, that was a really rough supply block. After a very nice start, I would say. The minimap looks super weird right now. And I don't know if it's this interface or what it is. Maybe it's that one of the players is purple. And the creep tumors just look huge on the minimap. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. But I'm looking at them right now and I'm like, these MFers are big. They are large. Yeah, people were... A lot of people ignored the fundamental rules of how the Beast of the Hill worked. They were fighting it like a traditional FFA or even a traditional 1v1. Defi will find the Spire. Cloak Banshees do try and sneak in. Rex able to get a clutch transfuse right there. And he should be able to get another one. He's got another Queen ready to go. A little bit slow on it, but Defi didn't try and finish the kill. Thick tumors. They really are. Okay, as Defi or as Rex realizes what's going on, he says, I don't want Spire. You think I want to try and micro mutas? What's the server? Central? You want me to try and micro mutas from Taiwan to Central? Oh, this is pretty nice for Defi, finding an angle where the Spore really doesn't cover. Oh, but can he get that one Banshee? He does. Defi could have gone down this direction, parked the Banshees, and maybe tried to escape later. But instead, he tries to fly out right away, and it ends up losing him that one unit. Rex, of course, will be playing Roaches, as we can see. And his creep spread is quite nice. God, those tumors are so thick. They're just so big. I mean, if it was just for future points, then yes, it would have actually been a very good play. But, yeah, it wasn't. We do see a Hive is already on the way. Defi going to try and start clearing some creep. Nope, no scan. Okay. He's going to pick off a couple of lanes. And run out of here. This is obviously not a real attack, but Defi still wants to be prepared for it. No combat shields being made. No combat shields at all, and Defi building a Hellion as well. Definitely feeling the pressure a wee bit here against the very strong opponent in Rex. Also a little late with his 2-2. God, this is... I hate this interface so much. I've gotten so used to Pro 2020 and the big production tab. I don't care if it dominates the screen. I don't care if it takes up a huge portion. I'm blind, you know? Like, I just don't see things. Oh my god, this changeling. I did not even notice there's a changeling in here. That is so good for Rex right here. The creep spread looking really, really nice, by the way. Professional blind yapper, man. 100%. 100%. Ultra's Cavern already on the way. Oh, look at this. Taking down the cooling tower. This is funny because... I mean, Rex knows it's an 8-Rax. Well, does he? Kind of? Oh, man. Combat Shields just started. Combat Shields is going to finish after Concussive Shells. Rex was very late into his 1-2 upgrades, but he's going to have Bane Speed, which is a more impactful upgrade against this kind of push. And he might even have Ultras done by the time the push actually gets rolling. Corrosive Vials, that was not the greatest out of Rex. Did eat a couple of Vials on his own units. But I mean, Defi needs to get moving, like, now. Helmsman, take us out of orbit. Now. Rex knocking down tons of rocks across the map and continuing to just envelop said map. I mean, it's... For now, the incomes are similar, but it's going to be about the remax. And there won't be a 4th base for the Terran player. He has gone 8 racks double factory. So he's pumping tanks. The problem is, there is, like, the longer he waits, the more crucial upgrades come online for the Zerg. I understand he wants to wait for his 2-2, and that makes sense. But that means that chitinous plating, +1 melee, +2 carapace are getting close. We've already got Vipers charged up, fully juiced with energy. That's 4 blinding clouds. That's 4 abducts. Changelings continuing to just get incredible scouting information. Like, this is Rex's vision, and it sees like almost the entire army. We are going to see a move coming in. Blinding Cloud knocking out 3 of the tanks. They're clumped up. Only 1 Blinding Cloud for amazing value. Another one gets the tank in the backfield. Still not the best fight, honestly, for Rex. Honestly, that actually went kind of clunky. He does save one of the Vipers, but the Concave was actually very good for the Terran, and that was just before +1 melee and +2 carapace, so it was 0-1-1 versus 2-2-1. Defi, though, I don't think he can get in here before the Zerg can remax, and he needs to. This is the kind of thing, though, where you can make an 8-Rax look busted, but it's not going to happen here. Yeah, there's already enough Ling Bane. This siege tank will get taken down. There's so much creep, and Ultras are hitting the field momentarily. Parasitic Bomb also hitting the cloud of medevacs. Oh, blasting a couple of them out of the sky. Yeah, Rex is going to hold, but honestly, that one fight, if the tanks... Okay, so that's kind of weird. So I was going to say, if the tanks weren't so clumped up, that would have almost... Like, Defi might have been able to win the fight hard enough to actually push forward, get in on top of a base, get between some bases, and maybe start to make some real inroads. The problem, of course, is that if the tanks weren't as clumped up as they were, then Rex would have just not fought there. With no ghosts, Ultras should hit hard. Yeah, that's the thing. The Ultras weren't even necessary at that point. Not even necessary. Casterman has a notification. Yeah, it's notifying me that... What was it notifying me? That I have an update for my Stream Deck. Super helpful. Really, really love that. Head shake. Head shaku. Frostline gonna be the map. I actually really like Frostline. I feel like Frostline... So the effect that Frostline has... By the way, I think that there's a new server for SC2, and I think it's a new central server, and it's like next to me. I have 9 milliseconds of ping for central server. That's what it's reporting right now on SC2. I've never had below 10. I can't wait to play that server and then play others and feel like I'm microing through muck. Pogfast? Oh, absolutely Pogfast. I need more love and attention. Give me my updates, damn it. Yeah, true. All right. Oh. God, I prefer this production tab so much. Spawning up at the top right, it is Offside Gaming's Rex. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left. It is... Defy. In the purple. I'm trying to relearn, like remap my brain a little bit right there. Is the server in the room with us right now? The ping's low enough that it actually might be. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, like now, so I don't think people realize this is actually more so than anything in the last, like, basically since Microsoft acquired Blizzard. And we had that one tweet being like, hey, what do y'all like StarCraft? Since that, we have not had anything to be excited about for StarCraft 2. This is actually the most exciting piece of news and makes me actually think that we're going to get EWC StarCraft 2. I know that that's a crazy jump to make, but setting up a server after they shut down Central basically merged East and Central. But making them, now that they're actually 2 separate servers again. Plot twist the new servers in Steadfast. I'd be 100% down with that. You know what? I have been a lot more tired recently. A lot more tired over the last, like, several weeks. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Rex did an Extractor Trick 15 Overlord, didn't he? It could be just the fact that they're moving from Blizzard in-house to Azure spin-ups. I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not 100% sure. But counterpoint to that, it would have taken a lot longer. Or sorry, it wouldn't have. I don't think it would have taken as long because it was like a year where they merged the server. You may very well be right. Rex going to get the creep tumor down for free. Never want to let that happen. But with the grenade on cooldown, with the Reaper a little bit below max HP, it is harder to contest. I would tip the new server if it's a person. My passion would be enough to run servers. They would be very bad. Latency would be terrible. But I would do it. I would make myself a conduit. But it is in America, so the server will need to subsist on tips. True. Yeah, everyone knows that... oh, man, I made myself sad. I was going to say make a joke about server minimum wage, but... It's actually just sad. Like... I can't even complete the joke. It's just sad. It's just so sad. Yep. Anyways, 3cc Hellion Banshee. So okay, I actually don't think EWC is if I had to guess, I don't think they're the ones that are preventing StarCraft 2 from being at EWC. I think Blizzard has been not paying attention. Oh, Lings actually get in. That's a really nice scout for Rex. Really, really nice scout. I think what's been preventing it is Blizzard has been non-responsive. And I think a lot of that has to do with the the changeover. And they're, like, really going slowly, I think. I mean, we meme about the intern, but the one person at Blizzard that is trying to make this happen is... I feel like they are working... Well, okay. It's all speculative. I really don't know. I shouldn't even speculate about it, honestly. Because I legit just have no idea. I'm here to steal your joy and remind you of how much the world sucks. You're welcome. I knew I gave you VIP for a reason. Poggers. Confirming the Banshees is nice, especially after there was the sneaky tech switch from Defi in game number 1. Do those gases seem light? Maybe not. God, there's so much housekeeping to do in a Terran base. You got to saturate your gases. You got to drop down the reactors, swap things over. Build your barracks on time. Build your upgrades on time. Make sure you don't forget your armory. You got to remember combat shields. God, it's so hard being Terran. And then you got to siege the tanks and click them on the Banes and then watch as the Banes disappear. Then you got to get on the Battle.net forums and complain about how... everything. About how your back hurts from carrying the pro scene for so long. How many queens do we have? Oh, no, Defi, no! No! Oh, it's about how Banshees are too slow. There we go. That's the complaint. Queens have too high anti-air range. That's the other one. Infestation pit before starting up 1-1. That's crazy. Rex with some very nice creep spread here. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah. Don't forget you got to, use Ghost to snipe everything. That's true. That's true. Ghosts do be pretty good at their role. No, it's honestly, I am memeing. There is a lot of, I would say the one of the hardest parts of Terran is maintaining all of the housekeeping properly. Even as ZVT has gotten a little bit stale, the fundamentals of the matchup are still cool in the way that they fit together like a puzzle, with Terran that slow march out, trying to rock solid solidify everything they can, and Zerg trying to so there's lots of different, it depends on the role you choose in the matchup, but you can either go for the I'm trying to kill the Zerg before they get too big, or the Terran can go the other direction and say, I'm going to try and take 4 bases, get up to Mass Ghost, get up to slowly enveloping the map. And then it's up to the Zerg to destroy the Terran before they get too big. And there's choices to be made on all sides. This is this the right fight? I don't know. There's no combat shields, but this is very far off creep. The Banelings are lagging behind. I feel like that was not a great play against an 8-Rax. Even though there's no combat shields, like... Yeah, I mean, he killed the Hellions. But he didn't get any tanks. He got a handful of Marines. Cost him a lot of Banes, a ton of Lings. I actually feel like Defi's got a huge opportunity right now. This is where you kind of just need to be decisive, though. No, okay, so the big play right there was to take the opportunity and carve a path through the creep. It's going to be with so much creep, yeah, even with Rex taking an objectively bad fight there, there's so much creep to work through, and Defi didn't get through it quickly. He's starting to now. This is the kind of thing where a player like Oliveira is maybe the best. Oliveira and Maru, actually, are probably the two best players in the world at exploiting mistakes from the Zerg like that. We are going to see the Banshee getting taken out. Gets a little bit too far forward. Would have been really handy to have it home for this particular counterattack, which is going to do huge damage, especially with the bunker not being repaired. Banelings do connect on a couple of units, but... Well, he did save the SCVs there. We are seeing everything F2ing forward. Oh, he goes far under creep, though. And not sieged up either. Some of the Marines are stimmed, some of them are not. This is going to be very painful for Defi. Even still, he survives with a good number of units. The Changelings... Defi needs to work on his Changeling spotting. And it also tells me, because Defi is a little bit higher level than I am, it tells me that I need to work on my Changeling usage. That's what it tells me. 2-2 is going to complete for the Terran. Army supplies are still very close, and of course... I mean, bio upgrades are a big deal. Defi, nah, he's going to get enveloped, though, here. Still a valiant effort. Very valiant effort. And honestly, after that first fight, I feel like Defi was maybe a little bit in disbelief. Because when you've got the stronger army like that, you can't just go... Unless you can get a siege position that, like, locks down a specific spot, you can't just go straight on to creep, like, all the way. But you can go pretty far and clear a lot of creep and set yourself up for the next part of the 8 racks push. It obviously all depends, but, I mean, with the creep spread as far developed as it was, it's already going to be really rough. All right, next is going to be Rex versus Dolan. That should be a fun one. Terrans don't employ changelings. But should they? I'm not sure who the favorite is here. I think... Yeah, I'm not actually sure. Dolan is quite good. Dolan is quite good. Ooh, Mixu Nikaract. Is that already happening? Okay, we're going to pop to the EU server very, very quickly, just in case. If it's not already happening, we might grab that one. But Dolan versus Rex, will probably stick with that one regardless. Well, what do you guys think? We don't see Dolan Rex. Okay, yeah. Well, Wardy's covering Mixu anyways. Okay, that's perfect. And it's 8 minutes into the series, so... Or at least the game that I popped into. Ooh, Shameless versus Hero Marine. If that ends up happening in the round of 16, would be a bit of a banger as well. Predictions? Yes, we will do predictions for this one. I didn't want to do predictions for the last one just because Rex was like a pretty heavy favorite. Defi did absolutely put up a good fight. Who will win this best of 3? Dolan or Rex? I think of Rex as a really scrappy Zerg. I think of him as a very, very scrappy Zerg. Solid, good, but definitely scrappy. Whereas I think of Dolan as like a very timing-oriented player. Yeah, very timing-oriented. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman. Thank you for the follow, W. Spooner. Loose changelings. Cute. Oh, who is Dolan on a new team? DTN Dolan. Oh. Oh. Got my ugly Christmas sweater rocking. Even as Christmas is... I mean, I don't think of Christmas as a one-day thing. I know that that's objectively wrong, but the way I think of Christmas is, yeah, very different. Yeah, very, very different. Christmas is a season for sure. Yeah, I kind of think of it as like a 2-week thing. He joined Detonate on the 7th of December. Oh, okay. So then that's definitely, yeah, DTN, definitely Detonate. Who are they? That's interesting. He's a handsome lad. He is a handsome, handsome lad. He is the kind of player that could end up getting performance of the day. If he can beat Rex here, and then can repeat his results that he showed against Hero. Apparently they're based in Atlanta. Oh, cool. Detonate. Is it Detonate Esports? It's apparently all caps. Oh, they got a Liquipedia. They got a Counter-Strike team. GG Detonate. They had a two Canadian players at one point. No, three? 3 Canadian players at one point. I don't know anything about... Oh, they also have a Rocket League team? Man, okay. I know I say this a lot, but Liquipedia is legit the greatest. It is just legit the greatest. It is so good. It is so freaking good. Oh, wow. At one point in 2023, I got up to 50, almost 5,300 MMR again. God damn. Oh, man. Huh. StarCraft 2 MMR really feels like chasing the dragon, you know? God. Can I do 1,500 days? Damn, that doesn't actually... Okay, I need to do 3,000 days. Goddamn. Oh, that does include my absolute MMR peak. No, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's close, though. Wait, 50... is it? That might be it. God damn, I used to be pretty good at this video game. Once upon a time, I used to be pretty good at this there video game. Even then, I don't think I was anything super special. SE2 MMR is a dog trying to catch their own tail? 100%. 100%. I'm literally being the most boomer of all time. Like, yeah, remember when I was high in MMR? All right, Grandpa, that's enough. Let's get you back to bed. Stay a while and listen. Nobody ever listens. I should scramble some proper builds together. Scramble some proper builds together. In my day, we were happy to have 50 MMR. Damn kids. Yeah, so this is kind of cool. It's a team that has not been involved in SC2, I think, ever. So that's kind of cool. Is he on there as a no? Oh, they got a bunch of creators. Oh damn. Oh damn, they got a bunch of creators. Oh, it cycles back around. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 creators. He said they are treating him well, which is good. Oh damn. So when you when you go to their website, we got Dolan listed as fighters, and for fighters, there's a subsection for Street Fighter and StarCraft 2. Oh, okay, it just links to his Twitter. Okay. I feel like in general, as StarCraft 2 people, we're so used to like being trained to be humble that we're just bad at social media stuff. Like, we're just like, no one is good at like the pop-offs. And that's not to say like, you know, like there's anything wrong with Dolan just doing a basic tweet. But like, we don't have that like, and honestly, I kind of prefer it personally, but it would be better for the health of the scene if it was the other way. We don't have that like, TikTok, like, energy, I guess. It's not really any other way to say it, you know? Need Idra and MC back? It's so that's the funny thing is like MC is probably the no ability to hype a storyline. That's the bigger thing. It's not even about the lack of trash talk. Although that's like the easiest way to say it. Okay, so it's first map is Ley Lines. If anyone from Liquipedia is wanting to record this. First map is going to be Ley Lines. Second map is going to be Ultra Love. And third map is going to be Frostline. Ley Lines. This is the... Okay, this is a good 8 racks map. I do think the 2 maps that Defi chose to 8 racks on are not great specifically for the 8 racks. I don't think that they're super strong for it. But I think Ley Lines is a great 8 racks map. And I think it's the great 8 racks continuation map where you push the 8 racks and then you take your 4th base in the middle. The once and future Dolan is good looking. Oh, he's a very handsome man. The greatest 8 racks map of all time. I don't think anything will ever compare with this map. Is this the one? Maybe? Now that I look at it, this doesn't think. I don't think this is it. But maybe it is. You wall here, you push here. Push through them. Okay, yeah, this is it. Yeah, okay. I don't think that there's a better map than this one. We could get into the game very quickly, so just a heads up. Oh my god, I had it on full screen. No wonder it was like behaving a little bit jankily. Nightshade. So, many of you may remember this map, many of you may not. Okay, so here's what you do. Terran takes this base. They take this base. Then they take this as their 3rd. And then from this position, you just wall here. You make sure you've walled here as well. And then you build a corridor across the map. You set up tanks all around this middle location. Tanks here. And then you can just push at your leisure in towards the 4th base of the Zerg, the 3rd base of the Zerg, whatever. It doesn't matter. You control the middle. You control the entire game. And it is legit an unfair 8 racks map. Now, ley lines. Ley lines ain't so bad either. And we're going to see if Dolan goes for it here. We'll see if Rex does anything to disrupt it. Are we going to see the Extractor Trick 15 Overlord? It looks... Yeah, there it is. All right, spawning down on the bottom left for Offside Gaming, it is Rex. A Lambo Video Enjoyer. I'm going to have to learn that one. I keep saying it. Haven't done it yet, but I will. Spawning up at the top right for Team Detonate. A new team, and he says they're treating him well. And that makes me happy. Because this man is a sweetie pie at his core. It is Dolan. Thank you very much. I was a fat kid for the tier 1 resub at 24 months. My man, 2 years. Thank you very, very much for the support. I'm going to try and get Lambo's world recce. I'm going to try and match the world record fastest possible hatch. Spam this colon to help out Dolan. Oh, hell yeah. I wonder how possible it is to recreate during a game. What's the fastest hatch? I think Lambo got a 16 hatch down at, I think he said 43 seconds. I'm gonna take a look at his thumbnail. But it's legit an insane timing. I was wrong. Is the skill ceiling too low? Here we go again. Videos. Is it not? 43 seconds. Yeah, not even Cyril can do this. 16 hatch world record. 9 days ago. Welcome, Visionary. Dolan does confirm. Hatch first. Yep, cool. Hey, welcome, Sipnanet. Welcome, welcome. So far, very standard from both players. Once again, what makes this map interesting to me is if Terran takes this this is their 4th base and does like... So this is something Cure used to do all the time. He would do continuation 8 racks, and it was so freaking good. So freaking good. Now, I wonder what would happen if you took this as your 3rd and then tried to push off of, like, here? Could you take this as your 4th? Oh, I don't think so. No, I think you always want to take this base. The thing is, it is a lot of surface area to cover if you don't take this base and push off of it. Of course, I'm talking about if the players go bio. And Dolan is a player that is very comfortable going mech. In fact, I think he prefers it. I think it's his go-to. Oh, Rex got a little bit supply blocked. His 36 Overlord was a little bit late. That's, not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely uncomfortable. Because, of course, Larva banks, it's not the worst thing that could happen to you, but obviously having your Larva capped at 3 for any period of time in the early game really sucks. Now, it's only 1 inject where that's the case, so it's not the worst thing, but all I was talking about with the 8 racks, throw it out the window, because it is going to be mech. And this is going to be the starportless mech, so we are almost certainly going battle mech. Should see a tech lab off this barracks pretty soon, I would assume. No? Okay, maybe not. I guess he wants... Actually, that's a little bit surprising. Maybe he wants the money for Megfield. Dolan does not take the gas at the bottom. Rex does not have vision of it, but Dolan doesn't want to give that for free, I assume. Very funny to see just a single heli in here. Oh. Ling run by attempted to get a scout, but not going to be able to see anything. Dolan will get the kill. Going to be a fast layer out of Rex. Dolan is a BC enjoyer as well. No Megfield or Blue Flame yet. And yeah, he did not use this barracks to build a tech lab. There's the Megfield coming in now. And it is going to be a Baneling Nest. This will time out nicely. I think we're going to see the Baneling Nest finish almost at the exact same time as the lair, which means you can go straight into Bane speed. Obviously, you know, Ling Bane is not what you want against mech, but having that Bane speed against battle mech early on, it is definitely sufficient to get you into the mid game pretty comfortably. Not necessarily easy, because you have to be very careful about the Hellions. But you can make it happen. Oh, did we have a depot top hat somewhere? Did I miss it? No, we didn't. Oh, was he supply blocked? No, he wasn't. Oh, I got baited. I got baited by Sinistha with the mass depot top hats. Haha, got him. Oh, no Bane speed. Oh, he canceled the Baneling Nest. Okay. So Rex obviously saw enough to infer that it's battle mech, or that it's mech in general, and said, I don't want Bane speed. I want the simpler Roach speed play. And I assume then we'll see double attack upgrades, because that is the better way to go against mech. And with this information, we're going to see off this... yeah, okay, there we go. Just deleting that overseer. Roach speed is a ways away from completing. And here's the problem with canceling the Roach Warren. Is that obviously it was, or canceling the Baneling Nest. Obviously the Roach Warren was not done. Ling's going across the map with a counterattack. This seems a little bit scary right now. Look at the army supplies. There's like nothing on the field for Rex. If Dolan pushes very hard and micros well with these battle mech units, he can get so much work done. Already killing so many of the queens. There's no transfuse energy. I think if Dolan really guns it, I think he can actually just maybe kill this hatch. 15 roaches are being produced, and roach speed is getting close, but they're going to pop out piecemeal. There are only 5 cyclones here. The thing is, each time they lock onto a roach, if they get their full duration, it's a dead roach. And it's not even a full duration. Like, these are the old cyclones, so they do very, very well. At minimum, he gets every single queen. Scan ensures the kill of a couple extra roaches. He's got to be a little bit careful with the rally. But, oh man, oh, Rex is chasing very far. Roach speed has completed now. Scan comes in. Was that the best time to scan? It kills him 2 more roaches, so maybe Dolan might actually just be able to snowball this. This is getting very uncomfortable for Rex. Oh, the mass lock on. There's the scan. He sees the units, and it's a dead hatch. That's so good for Dolan. Rex will get 1 cyclone on the chase, and that's it. Dolan is in such a good spot right now in this game. I think he should just maybe focus on shutting down creep. I think once he sees the creep on the left side, instead of trying to run by with the Hellions, and assuming Rex will make the mistake, well, he does kind of bait his opponent out. Dolan is continuing to build battle mech, pure battle mech right now. Macro is starting to suffer a little bit. Oh, looks like he hit stop command on some SVs, or maybe hold position while trying to saturate this one gas. Oh, Dolan's macro is starting to slip a little bit. Doesn't have double armory. Doesn't have SCVs kind of rallying over. There we go. Fixes it now. Engineering bay being produced. Dolan's in a really good spot, but he's got to be careful not to, like, let this big advantage slip away. And this is why I would have really liked to have seen the creep getting killed here. Rex is still in a terrible position. Dolan is on 4 bases. Way up in workers. There we go. There's the double armory now. It could have been so much earlier, though. It could have been so much earlier. Also, he could have transitioned into tanks quite a bit earlier as well. He kept building battle... battle mech. He kept building battle mech for a while. I still very much like his position. But he could already have 1-1 maybe half done, and could have started a transition into proper mech a little bit earlier while shutting down more and more creep. It may not seem like the biggest deal because it's not bio, but the creep gives a much bigger security blanket for Rex than he should be able to have at this point. Now, these scans, these are really nice. This is going to gut the creep on the right side. There is a counter attack. Oh, no, it's a flank attempt. Oh, that was a cute move from Rex, but Dolan did not go deep. If Rex could have gotten a massive flank, that nullifies, like, the big advantage of the Cyclones, which is when they have space, the kiting is so strong. I will say Rex's +2 double attack upgrades are really cooking here. Oh, siege tanks unsieged. There's one at the third that's sieged up, but 3 tanks in the natural are very much in trouble. No depot lift there. There we go. Depot lift now on the main, but Rex getting some good value with the counterattack. Battle Mech Squadron leaving the 4th base exposed. Nice wraparound onto these tanks. They will be able to get some good value on the Roaches initially. Corrosive Biles! Oh. That looked like it was going to be a lot worse than it was, but I think it only killed 1 Cyclone. But in the natural, so many SCVs going down. Dolan is still ahead in workers after 19 SCVs go down. But Rex getting a big lifeline in this game. This should tell you how far ahead Dolan got. That Rex is down in supply after all of that. Down in workers and army supply, even if it's just tiny marginally. 5 tanks at a time, 6 tanks at a time right now for Dolan. Yeah, he's on 6 Tech Lab Factory. Hive is on the way. That was good for Rex, but it was not good enough yet. A 4-base Mech Terran can feel very Zerg-like once they're on their 8 factories. Yeah, killing that 4th base was so huge. Oh, this is a lot of stuff coming in. Lot of dead Zerg right there. 1 Cyclone for 2 Roaches, 2 Ravagers, 8 Banes, 5 Lings. Yeah, I think even with the upgrade lead for Rex, even with that good counterattack, Dolan's push, this is a death push. Unless these are the biggest Corrosive Biles of all time. And the first wave clips some units, gets a tank. This is looking so good for Dolan, though. He's already killed the base. At this point, I would say don't even focus on the army. Well, actually, no. He might be able to run this whole thing down. The lock-ons are going to be very good. Does he have a scan available? He does. It comes in maybe just a fraction late, but it's still got so much work done. Yeah, I would say just... Oh, he knows about this base. Run home with the tanks maybe, and then lock on with the Cyclones and go from there. And just back away. 2-2 is a little bit late. Dolan also was late to fully saturate this gas. Just did it now. Oh my god. Look at the resources lost, though. Huge. God, battle report is just looking sinister. Rex... I mean, he's doing his darndest, but he was so far behind for so long. Oh, there we go. The Cyclones will come in and finish off this base. I say finish off, but they just kill it. What is this Ling doing? And how... how is this happening? Oh, Hellion run by on the other side. Gonna find so many drones. And even a few Banelings being used to clean up those Hellions. So that was just amazing value for those Hellions there. Dolan, at this point, I would say build like 5-6 command centers. Maybe even, honestly, maybe even like more factories or build starports just to make sure you're not going to lose to Broodlords. The thing is, Rex is way too poor to afford Broodlords at this point. We do have Neural Parasite, and the first Infestors are on the way. Burrow is done, but you would need like 10 burrowed Infestors. Getting, oh, wow, that was very unfortunate. We're going to see an attempt to break this. Dolan's got a lot of tanks. I mean, he's just got too much. He's got way too much. As long as, once again, as long as he doesn't eat the biggest Corrosive Biles of his life. That was not the best fight for Dolan right there. He did eat some big biles on the ramp. We needed to see some dark-like biles there. Oh, man. 18 SCVs go down. The command center at the third gets forced to lift and almost killed. Corrosive Biles do start to land. There's nothing supporting the tanks. Like, it's just like one Mutalisk right now would eventually clean this up, in theory, if there was no reinforcements. We do have Burrow and... Well, we're about to have energy for Neural Parasite, but it really does not matter, I don't think. More base is going to get taken down again. Rex has bases on the left side, but there we go. Yeah, he's taken enough punishment. He's going to tap out. At this point, it was just a matter of how long before Rex accepts that he's dead. And the counterattack damage was big, but nowhere near big enough. Dolan was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for any Zerg that had to watch that. And I was like, nah, as long as it's not happening to me. Welcome, Beam. Hope you're doing well. All right, we got to run 30 seconds of ads. Nice to see Mech back in TVZ. Is it back more than it was before? I think it's... I mean, I guess it's easier to get to Mech. The thing is, like, that was just such a good start for Dolan. That was such a good start for Dolan. Like, you kill the 4th base. Kill almost all of your opponent's queens. Maybe a little back. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. That's a good way of putting it. The thing is, it's never really gone away. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, spawning down on the bottom left for offside gaming. It is Rex. In the red. And his opponent spawning up the top right. It is Detonate Dolan. In the blue. I gotta say, Rex did a really good job with a lot of those counterattacks. Like, he gave himself a fighting chance. Well, No, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It looked like it gave him a fighting chance, but it didn't really. It's going to be Turax Reaper. It has been a long time since we've seen this build. Yeah. The thing is, I think... Oh. Marine first. What? What the hell is this? I have never seen this. Oh, this is a Dolan build and a hype. Rex didn't even see the second barracks. This should survive. Dolan revealed his intentions right away. Okay, we're going to see a lift. Yeah, on the barracks. Roach Warren being produced. Okay. No Ling speed. Is this going to be like a 9 Roach play? And if it is, can Dolan even survive? He's gone... Oh, man, he's building a 3rd Rax. 3rd Rax from the sun. Oh, wow. What is this? Oh, my God. Rex is so supply blocked. 4 Overlords at once. Okay, what is that going to bring him up to? That's going to bring him up to... 52 supply. That is not what you're supposed to do. You go up to 44 supply with this build. Oh, this is really bad for Rex right now. Did he? Oh no, he did inject. I think this is supposed to be like a 9 or 10 Roach play. I want to say 9 Roach. The Lambo build. I'm not sure how this is going to work because I don't think Dolan's going to have quite enough Marines. This is going to be really, really weird. Dolan's ahead in workers right now. And of course, he has mules as well. So, well, he has mule for the moment, but it will be mules. Yeah, this is such a weird build. And I'm really not sure how these are going to interact with each other. Obviously, Roaches do extremely well against Marines. But if there's enough Marines, they have the high ground advantage. It's just going to be a matter of when will Dolan recognize the Roaches. And the answer, I think, is going to be as they get up his ramp. And that's the important thing. Once they're up the ramp, this becomes a real problem for Dolan. This is 6 Roaches, 2 Ravagers. Can he somehow deny Stim? Oh, he's going after the supply depot here. Corrosive Bile does get dodged. Okay, Dolan's good. Dolan's good. Yep, he's fine. Marauder being produced. Now here's the question for Dolan. Do you just go for it? Rex was wise to back away. And I think... Oh, this is weird. I've never seen this interaction between these two setups. First of all, because Dolan's build is so bizarre already. And Rex is doing a very pocket build as well. And losing that first Overlord slowed him down significantly. Well, I mean, I guess he was on the worker count he wanted to be on anyways, but then he built an extra Overlord early, which kind of off-kiltered the build, if I may. Oh, I like this decision, actually, very, very much. Knocking down these rocks is super, super smart because Dolan is going for the attack. Oh, Dolan almost got caught. That would have been really, really bad. This Overlord's super good. I think Rex has enough to defend right now, and I think Dolan should respect this. Is he going to go for it? He wants to. He's going to stim up the ramp. Concussive Shell's not yet done. Stim and combat shields are. He's going to be able to target down Ravagers. And a lot of Roaches. Gets one that immediately pops out. Or immediately pops it as it pops out. That was okay for Dolan as long as he gets away with the units. And in fact, it was good. Very good. Killing... Man, Ravagers are so expensive. Yeah, if Dolan backs away and goes into a 2-base all-in off this, I am really scared for Rex. But at the same time, you never want a 2-base all-in into Roach. But there's no layer. Now, this is so hard to recognize, like, what is happening. If Dolan builds a 3rd CC while pushing and just trades well... This is the kind of game that feels like Byun is like the best player in the world at playing because he is so good at playing these types of situations out and just always trading well. And it makes it so hard for the Zerg to come back because the economy has been so crippled for the Zerg and you've been trading poorly. Oh, okay, there we go. The 3rd CC. I love it. Now I just want to see a 5th barracks. There's the 5th Rax. 2 more reactors. He's got 2 tanks with this. He just needs to make sure he doesn't eat big biles and doesn't trade very poorly. Rex is droning behind this. I think he needed to be looking for one really decisive fight. I think he needed to be... This is the kind of situation... So it's funny I'm talking about Byun being very good at it. Dark. Wow, I said like 6 different names. Dark is really good at playing the other end, where he recognizes I need to take a good fight, and the only way I take a good fight is by saying, screw my economy for a little bit. I need units. I need units, and I need to power on top of this. Now, I would love to see these Overlords just drop creep just to fill out the corners of the base. Let the units pop in here. No Roach speed. Dolan has kind of snuck up on this position. Corrosive Bile will get avoided quite easily. Oh, there's creep. There's a creep tumor watching this whole army. A couple of drones do go down. I wonder how a Liberator during all this would be. Oh, that's some big tank target fire. Look at the Roaches. They just got murdered. Oh, Dolan's got him. We are going to see the base getting taken down. He just needs to get out now. That is a Zerg on 2 bases at this point. Oh, the 3rd Corrosive Bile was so late. Dolan will lose a lot of the bio. But he kills the 3rd. Kills so many Roaches. I mean, all he needs to do is just consolidate, take his 3rd, continue upgrades, and just play out a normal game, and there should be no way for Rex to come back here. Absolutely none. He's built a lot of Marauders. He has more Marauders in this drop than Marines. That's uncommon, to say the least. 3 Marauders at a time. That's too many tech labs. That's too many tech labs. But it's probably going to work just fine. Spirit got 2-0'd by someone called Tronder. What? Are we sure Spirit didn't no-show? Dolan gonna go in here. We'll be able to target down a couple Roaches. Oh, did get biled a little bit there, but it could have been worse. Oh, man, he just keeps missing this one active tumor. Very unfortunate. But Dolan is absolutely cooking right now. Scan at his own 30. Does need to transfer some SCVs over. Needs to ratchet up the macro a little bit here. Oh, this was a little bit awkward. Corrosive Bile's also killing a medevac there. That's not supposed to happen. Dolan still has this game completely in his grasp. Oh, did he F2? What are these medevacs doing? They're kind of behaving a little awkwardly. Yeah, the 2nd NG Bay and Armory were very late from Dolan. Still hasn't transferred SCVs from the main. Fourth command center is nearly done, but yeah, he could ratchet up the macro a lot cleaner right now. The one thing about having a heavy Marauder army is that the stims are very expensive in terms of HP. Siege tanks are going to siege up. They could have gone here. Oh my god, the Biles land home pretty hard. But here's the benefit of Marauders. They don't really get hit by Biles super hard. Lane's getting a really nice counterattack on the third. Able to find 9 SCVs right there. Corrosive Biles do find a siege tank. Lane's going to try and come in from the back. Rex is looking for one good fight. He will take down the tanks. Oh, that actually was a really good fight for Rex. And all of a sudden, Dolan's in a little bit of trouble. He's really letting this game slip through his fingers. Rex is punching back super hard. Oh man, these units on move command. That was quite a few units getting caught there for no reason. Dolan he's starting to lose his grip on this game in a big way. Still has the money for 2-2, still hasn't started it yet, nor has he started the +1 vehicle weapons. Man, he's fumbling this one. There's no other way to put it. Rex is doing a good job of keeping the pressure on him, but this was a one game. This was a one game. Not even a winning game. This was a one game. And now Rex kind of has new life in this game again. He's still only on 3 bases, and Dolan is landing his 4th before the rebuilt 4th of Rex is going to complete. But now the upgrades are nearly even. Infestation Pit is on the way. Creep on the left side that Dolan missed twice. This active tumor has actually gotten pretty far forward now. And the creep in the middle has been rebuilt. Rex was completely dead to rights in this game. But he's fought his way back. Dolan is kind of struggled a little bit. Oh, man, he still isn't... Well, no. Oh, no, he has transferred some of the SCVs away. No resaturate on this gas, but he doesn't really need this gas. Although, as he gets this base up and running, might want it. Because now he's going to have a lot more mineral income again. Oh, supply blocked a little bit, too. Yeah, I think Dolan might be getting a little bit nervous here on the precipice of victory. This has to be nerves, right? This has to be nervousness from Dolan. Oh. Oh, man, he just dropped multiple depot top hats, too. He's sitting on a lot of energy for his orbitals as well. Yeah, this feels like Dolan is definitely feeling a little bit nervous here. He is going to hit his 2-2 timing, which is pretty nice. Oh, Marauders will tank some Banelings on the bottom side. And Dolan, oh, is he going a little bit too deep? No, I think he's fine. Just going to get this 5th base once again. The thing is, even now, Dolan is still in such a good position. Such a good position. Oh, trying to attack around a corner into siege tanks is never a good thing for a Zerg player. 2-2 has completed for the Zerg as well, though. Oh, Dolan unsieging many of his tanks right here. Stepping a little bit too far forward onto creep. Corrosive Bile is going to be able to find a couple of these tanks as well. Looks like a counterattack on the other side of the map did get turned away. Bunch of Dropper Lords on the right side. Oh, I think that Corrosive Bile did connect on the one Marauder. Made a mighty... Brrr. Dolan finally starting up his 3-3. A lot of Ravagers, but they're actually getting slowed by the Biles pretty hard. Or not by the Biles, by the Concussive Shell Marauders pretty hard. And Rex's supply has just suddenly dipped massively. Dolan is still pretty nearly maxed out. Yeah, once again, it's just such a big lead for Dolan that it shouldn't matter any of what is happening as long as he doesn't throw away basically his whole army for free. Hive is done now for Rex, and he's got Vipers. Can the Vipers with enough energy... I mean, this army is pretty reliant on tanks. Oh, it's fake Dropper Lords. Does he have Adrenal Glands? He does not. That would be a really high-value upgrade for Rex. Drone's going to try and transfer away, but he loses 10 of them very quickly. Fourth base will get taken down. Dolan is still... Yeah, he's still got this game comfortably in hand. And now adding on Liberator is going to make this even more uncomfortable. Blinding Clouds do try and connect. And they allow for some Corrosive Biles to come through. Oh, but now all the energy is used on the Vipers. That's going to miss with the Biles there. He gets a few of the tanks. But no, there's just too much. Oh, Dolan, that was very awkward right there, actually. He tried to micro back by control-clicking the Marines. And instead ended up... He couldn't actually escape his own... past his own Marauders. The Marauders body blocked the Marines, and that meant the Banelings actually splashed on everything. So the whole bio army disappears for Dolan. He's still doing insurmountable economic damage. A Parasitic Bomb. Oh my god. Oh my god. That Parasitic Bomb's gonna kill so many medevacs. Oh, Dolan not splitting away, and now the Blinding Clouds come through as well. Clear up the rest of the tanks. Once again, I still think Dolan is gonna win this game. There should be no way, with the supplies as they are, with the economies as they are, that Dolan loses this. But he has consistently been struggling to close it out. And you gotta hand it to the tenacity of Rex. Now, 3-3 completing, though. These Ravagers are just ineffective. Even as the Marauders do get blown up, it's a lot of Banes to kill them. A lot of Banes to kill them. Especially now that there's an armor upgrade advantage. Parasitic Bomb comes in on the medevacs. Going to be able to take down another couple of them. Dolan is down to just 3 medevacs now. But once again, it doesn't matter. The power of his bio is too much. Finally, Rex is going to be overwhelmed here. This is the last of his army. The dregs of it. Once again, Rex playing a scrappy as hell game. But it just ends up prolonging the death animation. Is this the right unit comp from Rex? There was no right unit comp there. It was that game was over a long time ago. A long time ago. Rex fought without an arm for a very long time. He said, damn, he got Terraned. All right, it's going to be Dolan versus Hero now. Are there any good matches in the lower bracket? Mixu did get knocked down to the lower bracket by Neekeract. He has won his match there, though. Oh, somebody misreported that Rex won. That is incorrect. Oh, okay, it was Dolan who did it. Even though Dolan had difficulties closing that one out, his early game setups were just far better. Early and mid game. I really don't like seeing Zerg playing passively. Up to a certain point, Zerg has to play. It's not even passively, it's just you have to play defensively and reactively. Yeah. That's just kind of how it be in the matchup. But after a certain point, they can flip the script. The problem is when you lose your third base, we got to remember, he lost his third base, not his fourth. He lost his third base. He lost his fourth in game number 1. These are honestly like good lessons and reminders for me personally to be like, man, I really got to tidy up my early game, tidy up my mid game. And that'll make a big difference for me personally. But I already inherently know that. It's denial, you know? But yeah, Dolan getting himself a huge lead. Oh, who's Fiant up against? Fianten? Max Pax and Nikaract going to be duking it out. Fiant is up against... Oh, Chelsea fan. Wait, who knocked Fiant to the lower bracket? Oh, man, this bracket is so big. It's hard to track. Oh, it was Jumi. Blood Milan took a game off of Fiant. What? What? Dolan vs. Hero is fun too. Yeah. We're gonna go for that one. I'm gonna run like 2.5 minutes of ads. Didn't Dolan defeat Dark? I think he took a game off Dark. I don't think he beat him, but maybe Dolan actually beat Hero once. Dolan did beat Hero once. No, Dark beat Dolan. They've only played once, and Dark 2-0'd him. But Hero, Dolan did 2-0 Hero once upon a time. Dolan having not a bad day so far, though. Even yeah, as the macro was a little bit of a struggle, Rex did do a really good job of fighting that one from like a truly unwinnable position. Like, I really can't express how impossible that was for Rex. I mean, I feel like I was doing it throughout the entire game, that like, even as Dolan was struggling to close it out and Rex was doing a good job of holding on, it like really didn't even matter. Yeah, who the hell is Tronder? They 2-0'd Creature, 2-0'd Spirit. Think he's a German Terran, but not 100% sure. I mean, if they're just like a random, I mean, they're gonna be the winner of Roddy's Performer of the Day without question. Yeah. Liquipedia says German Terran. Oh, Frostline. No, not Hero Marine. Not Hero Marine, not Battlebee. Not Moja. Unless it's Moja. Could it be No, it couldn't be. I think Moja's on here as Moja. It's kind of cool. There's actually a lot of really good German Terrans that fly under the radar. Dolan said, this one's not going to be pretty. And I said, well, then you have to go easy on him. Hero is definitely the favorite, but Dolan is a cheeky creator of aggressive, crazy builds. Yeah, I think beating Spirit and Creature, well, beating Creature and Spirit specifically, is like an insane result already for someone that you've probably, like, most people have never heard of. Apparently, he plays on a barcode on EU. All right, here we go. Spawning up the top right for Weibo Gaming. It is Hero. And And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left. It is Detonate Dolan. Yeah, he did quite well versus Rex there. I was really curious as to how they would run into each other. And it's kind of funny because it almost went exactly as you would expect on paper, where the theory of Dolan got him, and the builders of Dolan got him a really big lead in the early game, but the tenacity of Rex kept him alive. And, well, I wouldn't say it almost brought him back, because it didn't. But it was a valiant effort. Now, Dolan is going to be going for... Actually, they're both going for something a little bit wild. Double gas out of Hero. He will still one gate expand, I think. But it's going to be faster tech than normal with a slight delay on the Nexus. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, oh my goodness, he's building the second gate? No, he was just checking the outline. I do like these kinds of walls, by the way. I think this is how Protoss should wall their main. But Dolan, going for a quick second Rax. He's pretty cool. Someone bet on Hero, take our money. Has no one bet on Hero yet? Oh, wow. Oh, damn, we got big money on Dolan. Big money on Dolan. Yeah, I actually saw Raynor messing around with his build earlier. And by earlier, I mean way earlier, like a while ago. Oh, Fast Sentry. Oh, this is a player who's been Dolaned before. This is a player that has run into the danger and has said, I want no part of Danger Dolan. God, that is a fast Sentry. That got out at like... That got out so fast. And this is empowered not only by energy recharge that allows you the quick hallucination. It's going to be one of the fastest hallucinations across the map you'll ever see. But it's also the Stalker being 3 seconds faster than before. Look at this. He sees what his opponent's doing. Full scout of the main, basically, at 240. And the only reason he didn't see this is because he didn't take the right route initially. That is such a fast scout. That is ridiculous. Somebody just dropped 150k plus points on Hero. Oh, goddamn. This is really good. You may be saying, oh, he didn't get much value from this scout. No, he got a ton of value. He didn't transfer his probes to the natural for the first 3 Reapers coming in. Dolan's got to be careful. He could get force fielded. Oh, force field, force field. Oh, yep. That's 3 Reapers for free. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that's big. Dolan should not have gone in there when he saw the Sentry with that much energy. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, and he'd already committed to the Reapers, but he could have at the very least waited until later, tried to come in when his opponent pushes out, assuming that he does at some point. And if he doesn't, you take advantage of the fact that your opponent, you know, isn't moving out at all, and you maybe play a little greedy. Maybe you... I mean, he'd already committed to the 3 racks. Nah, it's tricky. And then your opponent can also scout you with a hallucination. Yeah, this was a really good setup for Hero, regardless. Look at this. He's up 10 workers now. Very fast forge behind this as well from Hero. Huh. Can you jump the force field with the Reaper Grenade? I think you can. I'm not 100% sure, but he was already dead by that point anyways, the Reaper. Like, there was no getting out of there. But I think you can. It depends on the angle, though, a little bit. The thing is, you're usually going to lose the unit regardless in that situation. It is going to be 2-base Colossus, very quick Prism, and very fast +1 weapons as well. Hero having a bit of fun. And I mean, a 2-base Colossus opener is a little bit tricky for Hero because he actually is not going to have... Oh, wow. Oh, that's funny. Dolan, like, turned around just as he was about to reveal his army to the Observer. But it's not going to matter because he's looking for a 3rd base that isn't there yet. Link already done. Charge immediately fired up behind it. And there is a Prism crossing the map, immediately firing up the first Colossus' hero and Extended Thermal Lance. Right on top of it. Right on top of it. I want to see a Queen bounce over the force field with a Reaper Grenade. Nice. Dolan, I think he should just be getting off the map at this point. Hero is going to start hunting this army with the Blink Stalkers. He's got incredible vision. Okay, so I actually really like not revealing the Observer here. The value you gain... Okay, let's say you kill one Marine with this. If you show the Observer and it gets scanned and killed, I don't think that's worth it. I really don't. If your opponent's like, oh, they can see over the smoke, they have to have an Observer. I actually think there are a lot of situations where Protoss players reveal an Observer that they just don't have to. Dolan is going for a 5 racks behind this. He did get off the map successfully with his army. Ooh, charge is going to be done in a moment. Extended Thermal Lance. We've already got 2 Colossus. A lot of force field energy as well. And energy recharge is available. Could be even more. This is real bad for Dolan. Oh, man. He's going to lose so many SCVs right away. Hero hasn't lost anything yet. Which isn't supposed to be possible in a TVP at the 7-minute mark. Or a PVT, I should say. Now, granted, there hasn't been a whole lot that's actually happened yet. Oh, Hero's going to go back in. Dolan didn't have vision of the right side. Oh, that's very uncomfortable. Hero saves every unit, and now he says, I'm feeling cozy. I can go across the map. It's a 2-base all-in from the Terran, and it's the Protoss fighting on his opponent's side of the map. Nice hot pickup on the units here from Dolan, but Hero still gets a good fight. Well, was it a good fight? I mean, he killed the tank. Did use a lot of force fields. Actually, that was not really a great fight, but I think Hero's just in such a good position already. He's got his 3rd Nexus now done. Both players on +1 weapons. 3rd Colossus is done for Hero. It's actually rallying across the map right now. Dolan is, like, all in, and he's stuck on his 2 bases. He can't even move out yet. Prism is going to maybe get corralled here, but Hero with some nice target fire / hold position kills a bunch more SCVs. We're up to 17 dead SCVs, 53 probes to 29 SCVs. Dolan, he has been building up a lot of army supply. Hero needs to be a little bit careful, and I really, really like that he's going home now. There's no reason to be getting aggressive at this point. That is a very sad slow warp pylon, but it is going to complete. I think you just morph the Archons. He's going to have 1-1 versus 1-0. He's got a ton of force fields available. Even adding an Immortal here, and he is going to be on 8 gates pretty shortly. Oh, unit's not able to get into the bunker, which means the Zealots actually close the gap and are going to do very well on this little counterattack. They're going to find even more SCVs. A bunch of reinforcements as well, able to trade quite well there for Hero. Not necessarily on by the numbers trading that well, but in the concept of the game, an even trade against the army of Dolan is very good. I do like this tank position. Oh, that's nice. If Dolan's going to be able to do anything in this game, this is the avenue to do so. He will kill the Templar Archives, but not before another couple High Templar get warped in, and therefore another Archon. Hallucinated Colossus coming in. Dolan doesn't know which ones are the real ones. Vikings actually shooting the wrong Colossus initially, and yeah, this is just going to be a pretty easy swamp by Hero. Nice force fields catching a couple Marauders. Archon's going to tank so much damage. All 3 of the original Colossus are still alive, and Hero shows us his quality. Taking down Dolan. Taking him to the mat. Yeah, that was very clean from Hero. Very clean. Hero is, he is another super scrappy player, but he's very, very good at what he does. Extremely good. All right, we're going to run another minute of ads. Real quick. If you're on YouTube, congratulations. You avoid. You dodge. How you doing, by the way, Montian? Damn, no Zergs. I mean, we've had a few Zergs, but... Oh, actually, no Zergs in the top 6. Wait, did Raynor get knocked? Oh, no, he's playing Cuckoo. Okay, no, there's Raynor. There's Raynor. But it's just Raynor in the upper bracket round of 16. He's going to have to do some heavy lifting for the Zerg race. And he's got... Well, he's got Hero on his side of the bracket. I will not be able to... by the way, I should have said this from the beginning. I will not be able to cover this whole bracket. I have a pretty hard cutoff of 2 p.m. EST. EDT? EDT. No, EST, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Standard. Yeah, we're on Standard Time. It's just weird because when you do CEST, that's Central European Summertime. So we have it switched for EU and NA. And because I have to pay more attention to EU times, I see them more. Yeah. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right with a great game number 1 for Weibo Gaming. It is Hero. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left for Detonate. It is Dolan. We got a very, very early probe scout coming in from Hero. Oh, and that SCV is in some trouble. Oh, no, the RNG. No, he's going to... Okay, well, he gets away, but now the SCV is getting pinned. This probe is putting in monster work right now. Oh, my God. Okay, he gets the RNG. Oh, thank goodness. Dolan's barracks is already super delayed, though. Super delayed. He's got an SCV trapped out. Another one had to be... Look at the damage. 35 damage on that one. 35 damage on this one. 70 damage. 25 damage on... Or 20 damage on this one. That is 90 damage. Another 40 damage on this one. 130... Is that right? 130 damage? No, I think it's more than that. This one took another 20 damage as well. 150 damage on SCVs. A bunch of lost mining time. Hero is just built diff. And of course, he's not missing a beat behind it. Of course he's not. Because why would he? That's a swole-ass probe? Yeah. The only... Oh, Raynor's off racing? That's sad. Oh, no, and Dolan... Oh, he borked his wall. If he goes across the map with the first Adept, which he's not, to be fair. Warp Gate was a little bit late. Oh, no, actually, it was pretty close to on time. Oh, my... Oh, wow. He actually juked his opponent's mouse cursor with the probe. Did you guys see that? He was actually dancing that around to make it more difficult for Dolan to click, and he succeeded. And the... Oh, no. Oh, no, the super probe. Oh, the super probe. No! Oh, unceremoniously murdered. Dolan does get his revenge, though. But Hero's going to get a kill on this SCV as well. Tries to trick it back over with the cancel, the build cancel, but it's not going to happen. Oh. That was a funny little bit of movement. Once again, another phenomenal early game for Hero. Can he kill that Reaper? No, it's going to be able to jump to the high ground. But this is already so uncomfortable for Dolan. Look at this. A 9-worker lead again. And this was a high ground CC from Dolan. Off of the double gas. And off of the double gas, it's been a bit of bullying. Oh, Cyclone did get a nice lock onto that Adept. I don't think he gets the kill. Oh, no, he does. Wow. Right. Cyclones they're strong again. They're strong again. Now, Dolan doesn't know about the Stargate. Hero's actually keeping it hidden. The Oracle. That is cute. He's actually getting close to max energy on this Oracle. Oh, can he find that mule? No. Ooh, scan comes in. So close. But not quite.
I'm here.
So here's the advantage of the Revelation. He now knows where that Cyclone is, and he knows it's moved out of position. Is he actually going to go into the main here? 2 more barracks were produced. He thinks better of it, because there could be another Cyclone popping out. I do love the position of these barracks, and also what he is going for, which is just going to be a big Marine, well, Stim combat shield tank push. I don't think he's going to be building a starport. And he's not even building SCVs. He's actually cutting SCVs for a while. Does restart SCV production a little bit, but he's absolutely prioritizing production. And now is just going to be adding on SCVs in order to be able to support that production. But even once again, prioritizing the unit production more so than anything. Hero will have Blink done. Now, in a perfect world, he goes straight into charge. If he goes straight into charge, that is best case scenario. There we go. Oh, instantly fires it up. Even dropping the chrono to finish off Blink and start that charge. And Hero's already on 4 gates as well. Yeah, this is looking very good on paper for Hero. Now, he's still got to be extremely careful. But so too does Dolan. There's a lot of stasis wards he could run into. Oh, Hero is looking to... Wait a minute, did he see the army? Oh, he did. Oh, he sees the SCVs. Okay. He's going to blink forward, kill a bunch of reinforcements, and then he wants to recall as soon as possible. Stasis ward, one of them gets just a couple units, but... Oh, this next one. This next one. Dolan going to lose so many SCVs. Oh, fortunately, one SCV was leading the charge. Force fields come in. They're very good. Not perfect, though. Units can still fit through. It does slow down the tanks. Hang on. There's the recall. Dolan is gunning for the natural. He knows that once he stims... Well, hang on. He depowers 2 gateways. There's only 2 active gateways on the field right now. Charge is not done. Probe's trying to pull in top of the tanks. This is not working very well. I think Dolan's got him in this game number 2. Hero maybe should have just full committed to the base trade. The stasis wards did not buy enough time, and now Dolan has caught Hero super, super hard. He needs to keep going. He cannot give Hero time. This might have been a great time for a DT shrine from Hero, but it's too late at this point to go for it. Dolan needs to move the tanks up. Yeah, keep this one sieged. Move the other ones up. He does have more reinforcements crossing the map. He's starting to rebuild SCVs. I don't know if that's the right call. I think you should just be prioritizing units. Charge Lot's getting a lot of damage done. That is very good for Hero. Never mind. Why did I doubt him? Hero buys enough time for enough charge lots to get warped in on the backside. The reinforcements do not get across the map in time. Hero controls that one to a victory. Very well done. The Zealot warping on the backside, getting monster work. Dolan, with perfect unit control, I think he could have won that game. But Hero is real good. That was a strong push. It was a very strong push. Super, super dedicated. And Hero did not recognize what was going on until he saw the SCVs crossing the map. I think he might have been better served jumping the SCVs that were pulling, trying to drag the army back. I think that might have done better work for Hero. But it is tough to make the right decision under the gun. Okay, now we have a bit of a choice. Do we jump to the lower bracket? Ooh, Iba versus Seb. The one tank that was less siege blocked the ramp for the others. True. It's tricky though. Like you feel there is an inherent pressure on you when you're up against a player like Hero, and when it feels like you have an opportunity, it's really easy to get overexcited and make mistakes. Super, super easy. Xerxes, please don't even joke about that. It's going to be Hero versus Mana in the upper bracket round of 8. Hey, welcome, one free belly rub. It's, yeah, it's become not funny in the current political climate. Really not funny. Current political climate has dimmed some of my sense of humor. All right. Ped v Ped. Spawning down on the bottom right, it is Liquid Mana. In the red. And his opponent spawning up at the top left, it is Weibo Gaming's Hero. In the blue. Yeah, the goal of this stream right now is to not have to deal with that bullshit. It's only funny conceptually until you realize that real people are being hurt as a result of what is transpiring. And real people are going to get hurt more. And that's when it stopped being funny. For me. Sorry to get real here. We usually try and keep it light. But, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. We're going to see an aggressive move coming in from Hero. Opening up with the double stalker. The shield battery is a little bit forward, so it's a little bit tricky to defend this. 2 more Stalkers crossing the map, and Shield Battery is taking a fair bit of damage. And once again, it's kind of exposed. No additional gateway units on the way. Personally, I'm an integer. Oh, no, it's Adepts. Okay. Oh, Mana got the probe in the wall, though. Not losing sight of the fact that, well, the second set of units could be Adepts. Good job from Mana to be on top of that. Oh. Oh, Mana trying to catch some of these units, but Hero is on top of it. Not going to let that happen. Will he shade forward? I don't think he should, but yeah, that's why he shouldn't have. Nice force field there from Mana. It's just going to end up being 2 Adepts for totally free, basically. Oh, okay. A little bit optimistic on the force fields there by Mana. Oh my god, he just warped in more sentries. Jeez. He is going for a push. Mana wants to hammer this one home immediately. Energy recharging one of the sentries here. Damn. 7 sentries. I have never seen such a build before, and this is wild. Oh my god, they delete the hallucination. That's funny. Oh, Hero going to be able to kind of grab this army at the top of the ramp. Force fields will come in, but a cute little recall from Hero. Saves those Stalkers that did get trapped. Mana loses 2 sentries. He's still got 5 more. This looks very scary for Hero right now. Shield Battery is going to help a lot, as will the energy recharge on that. Oh, force fields. Look at that. He recharges the sentry in the front. Drops some nice force fields of his own. Hero, though, is able to maneuver this little gap in the force field wall on the left side. Really giving him the way out. Mana could have gotten those force fields a little bit more ideally. Oh, nice job right there. Oh my god, he got all the sentries. Well, not all the sentries. He got the retreating sentries. Meanwhile, Hero actually building a gateway in kind of view. Mana will warp in a couple of additional Adepts. And he is able to find... Oh, that's going to be some great value. I don't know about probes actually going for the fight here. I mean, the shield battery is going to help them survive. On the other side of the map, though, Hero's got Blink done. He is looking to close this game out in totality. Probes do clean up the Adepts. Oh, man. Can Mana hold? He's got 1 Immortal. Where's the Prism? It's still aggressive. And he's actually warped in more Adepts. Ooh, shield battery is not going to be able to keep this Immortal alive for very long. 3 volleys and it's dead. Second Immortal will not yet hit the field. Probes being pulled quite late. Mana needed to pull those almost instantly, I think, to be able to hold this. But he is whittling down the Stalker counts. A couple more showing up. He can't quite one-shot the Stalkers. Energy recharge is not available. The new Immortal popping out is big. Hero needs to pull back. Okay, he will be able to save that one super low HP Stalker. So many probes have gone down in total on the other side of the map, but it is now Hero's playground. Mana needs this Immortal out super badly, and with the barrier getting triggered by that one little Stalker, Hero might have the opportunity to still be aggressive. But it looks like he is... Oh. Forced to warp in Stalkers defensively. Mana does have energy recharge. Oh! Linking forward on top of his opponent's Stalker instead of the Immortal. Mana still able to get a kill with that Immortal. I still think I actually prefer Mana's position ever so slightly. But Hero's rebuilt the probe count. He's only down 7 workers now. And he is nearly fully saturated on his bases. Oh, it's going to be Resonating Glaives. Adepts of Hero now getting into the natural. The 1-2 punch. Oh, very nice force field there from Mana still. This is going to be tricky. Look at that. The Adepts coming in from the back. The Stalkers move forward on the left. Very, very nice counterattack coming in from Hero. That was probably the most elegant little play right there. God, Hero's really freaking good. Whittling down the Stalkers with that last aggressive stage of blinks was a very nice little play.
Glory to the day.
Adepts will shade forward for Hero. How many probes can he get with this? Oh, he's also going to move in on top of the probes with the Stalkers. I don't know about this move necessarily. But Mana's... The rest of his immortals were kind of out of position. One force field available, but what will it really do? Not a whole lot. Now we see Hero shading forward again. Mana is just losing so many probes in a natural. Great target fire from Hero on said probes. But look at the army supply. Ooh, Hero getting caught a little bit there. Resonating Glaives is going to complete. There's only 3 gates, but Mana's pretty broke, so he can't really use a ton of gates anyways. And the Immortals might very well win the day. The Prism presents such a huge opportunity of micro for Mana. It's 4 Immortals versus predominantly Blink Stalkers. Charge trying to get finished. How many Zealots does he have? The answer is literally 0. I think Mana's just going to kill him with a counterattack. Hero committed too much to trying to cripple Mana's economy. Good positioning, though. Immortals are being kind of kept from fighting the Stalkers. Now probes are going to pull. This one sentry is holding the line. That is Hodor right there. Willie Ford in on top of the Prism will grab it, but how many Stalkers is it going to cost him? So many. Zell's getting on the top of one of the Immortals, will take it down, but the other 2 will survive. And Mana is going to be able to close this one out with the counterattack. An absolutely crazy Chaos game. Worthy of 2 such exquisite micro players. Hero, there's nothing he can do at this point. GG is called. Mana takes the 1-0 lead. Very well done. Protoss. They both got Protoss back and forth forever. Hero good? That's not what I heard on Pig's channel. Pig is unfair to Hero. He is. That's just a fact. He needs to cool it on the But it's not that he doesn't hate Hero. He doesn't hate Hero. He just is a little bit too critical of him. In my opinion. Mostly because despite what Hero does, he is super, super good in general, despite the, like, messiness to his play. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right for Team Liquid. It is Mana in the red. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left for Weibo Gaming. It is Hero in the blue. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Pig, but I do think that, yeah, he's a little too harsh on Hero. But at the same time, I'm also, like, very I tend to try and go easy on the pros. Obviously, you know, mistakes happen, and I'm very... I call them out often, and like whenever I see a mistake, you know, that's if this is a reason that a player loses a game, then yeah, I'm not gonna shy away from that. It's gonna be a 1-gate Nexus, by the way. Piggy does explain in great detail what is wrong when he criticizes pros. Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and he does a lot more of the back end stuff. Like he watches the replays. And that's something I want to do more of, is like, okay, why did this happen? As opposed to... Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Banesuffer, for sure. Comes at it from the perspective of a coach. I think it's just... Specifically for Hero, it comes off as a little too much, in my opinion. A little too much, in my opinion. So fun to watch and so hard to root for. The unfortunate thing is that he does so many things so freaking well and will get himself into these crazy good positions. And the thing is, too, I actually think most of what Pig is critical of is not the reasoning for why Hero loses the advantages that he has. I think it's Hero sometimes gets what I like to call victory disease, which is where everything is going very well for you for a long time. And so you start thinking that things will continue to go well for you. I don't think it's any of the, like, weird hotkey stuff that he has. And to be fair, like, he's got some really weird hotkey stuff. Mana is going to be going for the double adept aggressive shade forward. Nice body block attempt with the adept, but not going to be able to actually protect it. This was a 1-gate nexus out of Hero, which means that Mana needs to get this kind of damage. And in fact, even getting this is not enough. He needed like 5 probes, I think, and that's where it's going to be up to the Oracle to fill in the gap. There's a shield battery being produced in the main. Oh, seeing where this Oracle is coming from is big for Hero. So that's going to let him know that, yeah, I'm kind of in position in the natural. And actually, look at this. He had the Stalkers kind of hunting this all over the place. Nice probe pull towards the shield battery. The shield battery now wearing multiple hats. One of protecting the base itself and being powered from the high ground, while also pseudo-protecting the mineral line. And now he's got a shield battery in the main as well. Mana did go for double Oracle, so the shield batteries themselves won't be effective against 2 Oracles, but they will make sure that Mana needs the Oracles together in order to find damage. Hero gonna take an insanely fast 3rd Nexus. Oh. Mana actually... Wait, Hero's like cutting probes? Hero cut probes for a little while, unless I'm... Did I miss a supply block? Oh, that's gonna be a dead Oracle. That's actually a huge loss. Yeah, Hero's focusing on unit protection very heavily, and that makes the loss of that 1 Oracle disaster, and now he's going to lose the other one too. I think that's game. I actually think Hero is just going to win the game with Blink now. Yeah, I'm like, can Mana even possibly hold? He is on 4 gates, and his own Blink is very close to completing. But... I don't know. I don't know how you possibly deal with this. I mean, I guess Hero's like really not committing. Like, he doesn't even have a slow warp pylon. Oh, sloppy blink right there from Hero. So yeah, so for example, that's a good example of Hero doing like an oopsie. Just a bit of a brain fart. And that has nothing to do with his hotkeys, you know? That's just, he didn't position his units correctly. Mana is going to try and kill one of these units. Oh, just barely not able to get the kill before the recall goes through. And now Hero has retaken the worker lead and has a finished 3rd Nexus. And maybe that's why Hero didn't commit super hard with the counterattack. Now let's talk about the Dark Shrine. Mana is about to have a Dark Shrine. There's a warp, a robo facility finished. Hero knows that Mana is on 2 bases, but he did not scout the DT Shrine. No, he did. Oh, but he didn't realize. Okay, but he is building an observer. Okay. There's 2 pylons in the natural. If Mana can depower this robo or even kill it... Oh, that's 1 pylon going to get taken down very quickly. Oh my god. The backup pylon, the tasteless pylon, is going to save Hero's bacon. If that had depowered this would have actually maybe just been game over in favor of Mana. But now, even as 6 probes die, that's not the worst thing in the world. Observer does pop over. Mana's got to get out of here with these Stalkers as quick as can be. Oh, that 1 Stalker. Oh, the sniping probe, or the sniping Stalker from Hero gets the kill. Yeah, now Hero's just way ahead in the base timing. Way ahead in army supply. Mana. He committed pretty hard on 2 bases. Like, this is a really late 3rd Nexus. About 15% cleaner play as Hero. I would say not even 15%. I would say at the World Championship. So that was probably the best we've ever seen Hero play. at EWC. And by that, I mean he added a huge new dimension to his gameplay. His late game PvZ went from being a massive weakness to some of the strongest of all time. And that does not mean the strict unit control. That means like the army maneuvering, the planning of the aggression, the recalls, like just the constant repositioning and staying mobile. It's just very unfortunate because he focused so much on his PvZ, and Cyril was not the biggest threat. It was Clem. And the thing is, his PvT looked really, really good because right before he lost to Clem, he kind of owned Cure. A Cure that was playing some of his best StarCraft of all time. That's what a lot of people don't realize about EWC, is we had like 4 players hit their absolute highest peaks ever. Well, maybe not 4, 3, I would say. I would say Cure, Clem, and Hero all hit their highest peaks of all time. Or if not their highest peaks of all time, within like a hair of that. Hero is ahead in this game, absolutely, by the way, right now. Mana getting extended thermal lance while going into double robo disruptor. I mean, if you're behind in a PvP, disruptors are probably the best tool to try and make a comeback. Surely he doesn't mean to be building this extended thermal lance, right? Oh, looks like Mana did manage to snipe his opponent's observer, and he's got DTs defensively. Oh, that's actually going to be really nice. Is there another observer for Hero? Oh, there's one coming across the map. Oh. Okay, Mana's going to start up 2 Colossus after this. Disruptor shots will connect on the back line of the army, but not getting the most kills, and Mana needed kills. And now the fact that he's going to Colossus, I think he's just going to die as a result of it. Those aren't going to complete in time. Pylon on the high ground, Pylon on the right will get close to completing these. Probes are actually going to do a pretty good job of holding the Stalkers at bay. Disruptor. Oh, it gets sniped. Yeah, there's just too much here. GG, well played is called. I don't know that 2 more Disruptors would have been enough anyways, but 2 Colossus that don't complete. Absolutely ensuring that there was no way to hold. Clem kind of did overshadow all the others. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate because a lot of people are going to look at the last day of EWC and be like, oh, what a terrible tournament. 4-0, 4-0, 5-0? Stupid. Everything leading up to that was so razor's edge, so intense, so scrappy and entertaining. It just sucks that it ended the way that it did. It was legit just really sad. Fiant and Replicant battling it out, it looks like, in the lower bracket. Replicant has gotten, he's just really good, yeah. That's a best of 1, too. Clem was insane at EWC, yeah. I think I still haven't done it. I've been meaning to do it. And I think in the new year I will plan to do it. I want to do a, like a breakdown of EWC, and I think maybe compare Clem at DreamHack Atlanta to Clem at EWC. Because I remember the finals. Clem was like so insanely good against Dark. Like ridiculously good. Clem's so good he killed the pro scene by winning too hard. Unironically, that might be a sticking point for EWC, is that the finals day was so underwhelming. The thing is, Cyril also destroyed Dark in the semifinals as well, 4-0. Like, Cyril and Clem just stood head and shoulders above everyone else at that tournament. And then Clem stood head and shoulders above Cyril, which is crazy. All right, game 3 here. All major tournaments end very one-sided. It's tough to find a situation where the players are truly evenly matched in the grand finals. Because usually you've got one player that's just playing so exceptionally well and is like locked into something special. Even Oliveira's run at IEM Katowice 2023? Was it 20? It wasn't 2022, was it? No, 2020. Yeah, 2023. Even Oliveira's run, one of the greatest esports runs of all time, on par, in my opinion, with what do you call it? OG at TI8, on par with, what are some other miracle runs in esports? I don't know, the 1972 Miracle on Ice, the one the Americans love. Even that one, which, in my opinion, I legit don't think that series was over until basically about 3 minutes before GG was called. In there's a super critical moment, a pivotal moment, where Maru actually starts gaining some momentum and things start looking really dangerous for Ollie. And then Ollie, like, counter drops on top of his opponent's tanks and cuts Maru's comeback in that game off at the knees. God, that was in game 5 too. That was the series, like the championship clinching game. Even up until that moment, I was like, Maru can still come back. He can still win this game. Oh my goodness, Mana going for 4 gates and a robo. We are going to see Hero scouting this. It's going to be a 1 base all in to try and get it done at the very end of this this series. Oh, Zealot being sent right across the map. That's kind of bold. We do see 4 Stalkers versus 2. Nice pullback from Mana. Void Ray is now out. Hero. Man, the Void Ray is so good in this situation because, like, once it leashes onto a unit, it's killing that unit. And Mana's trying to avoid that. Oh, I don't know about shooting the Zealot here. Okay. Mana Stalkers do all survive. Slow Warp Stalkers will turn into Fast Warp. Prismatic Alignment is available on both Void Rays. We still got Energy Recharge available. We've got the first Immortal nearly hitting. This is the Pylon. This is the original. This is Artosis. If Hero kills this Pylon, I don't know what's going to happen to Artosis. I'm worried. Somebody check on him, please. This is not even the Artosis Pylon. This is Artosis. It's him. Can the scene survive the loss of that Pylon? We'll see. Hopefully we don't see. Oh, that's a nice force field from Mana. Going to trap these 2 Stalkers. This is looking very awkward for Hero. Now he keeps the Immortal out as well, trapping another one of these Stalkers. These shield batteries are getting drained, but the Prismatic Alignment, the thick beams. God, the beams are so thick. Look at how thick they are. So freaking thick. Oh, gotta be careful with the Void Ray. Now, this is where having any kind of hotkey issue makes this kind of defense extremely difficult. Zealots are actually a pretty good choice here. Hero going to try and target down his opponent's Stalkers. The Warp Prism Micro is pretty good. That's a nice force field. Void Ray, only one of them has Prismatic Alignment. So, and another one goes down. The Immortal, that is. We are going to see the Void Rays trying to go after the Prism. It will survive for the moment. Can he kill off these Void Rays, though? Nah, the answer is not looking like yes. One of them does go down. Oh, he's going to get the second one as well. No, Artosis. Not like this. Mana's got him. Mana's got him. No! GG, it's over. Artosis, are you okay? Somebody check on him. Quick, somebody send a quick $3.33 to him. Good job for Mana. Well done. Very, very well done. And he is now into the winner bracket round of 4. Damn. Mana having himself a day. Who is he taking down? He's taking down This is his best kill for sure. The best kill. That is a big dub for Mana. What does that secure him? So if he loses here, he goes to... What would that be? Loser of 150. I think that secures him top 6, right? That guarantees him payout. Guarantees himself at least 40 buckies. Probably puts him in the conversation for performance of the day. He'll need to do better. He'll need to not do better. He'll need to have an even more impressive performance. Wouldn't be surprising if Hero forfeits the lower bracket spot. He might. I've never... That's a cheeky boom steadfast cat. Cat fast. Wow, looks like... oh my god. Spirit... Okay. Gref has the most impressive body count of people forfeiting against him. Spirit forfeit against him. Art forfeit against him. Not the Art with a lowercase from Poland, the Russian Art. Spots forfeit against him. That is crazy. So Gref is now into... Oh, I don't even know. He's not into the money off of forfeits, is he? I don't think so, but 13th to 16th? No, I'm pretty sure he's in top 16 now. I think. What is this? This is top 8, top 12. Yeah, he's into top 16. So Gref got forfeited up to the money. That's kind of dope. I wonder if Artosis gets fan mail with screenshots of exposed pylons. That's very funny, but maybe. BBB open. Well done by Mana. No one bet on Mana. No one bet on Mana. Oh my god, the points go into the ether. They're gone. Shazam. Ta-da. I thought Hero had that. I really thought he had that. Mana, though, able to get it done. The Zealot Warp in. Got some fantastico work. Everyone doing PvP? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of PvP. That's the long and short of it. Oh, looks like Fiant did manage to clutch it out versus Replicant. I think. Yeah, this game looks... It looks pretty over, looking at the supplies. Terran's pretty formidable, but I don't think it is this formidable. Is Raynor playing Terran here? I'm not sure. He is streaming. No, he's playing... Oh. Maybe? Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, we're going to grab Night Phoenix versus Raynor. Bet into game 2. Sly Crab, Night Phoenix up 1-0 against Raynor's Terran. Gref gonna get the 50 bucks for most impressive performance off forfeits. If it wasn't forfeits, it would be 100%. What is this? Is this round of 8? Upper bracket? No, this is round of 16. Ah. Everyone's scared of that cannon rusher. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. Hey, thank you, Noi, for the gifted sub to Boom. I did not notice that one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Very much appreciated. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right, it is Night Phoenix. also known as Sly Crab. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left, it is Basilisk Raynor. In the Terran. I mean, cannon rushers are scary. That is just a fact. Yeah, it is really tricky because, like, balancing the game is tricky. StarCraft 2, balance, tricky. Period. That's it. That's the tweet. Now let's see what Raynor can do with the Terran. Love a good Coco emote. Oh my god, he got bamboozled. He got scammed. He got scammed. Yo, Raynor trying to micro. Yo, this is arrogant, Raynor. This is arrogant. We're adding like an HP at a time, but he does bait the Reaper into, or the probe into staying. Okay, never mind. Never mind, it was not arrogant. I was arrogant. Raynor was smart. Oh my god, I can't believe that SCV survived. Night Phoenix is... I'm a big fan of Night Phoenix's play. Oh, nice shade. Does get the chip shot on the Reaper. And might end up getting a kill on the Reaper as a result. No, he's crossing the map. No. The Raynor got in and out at the perfect timing. Before the second Adept popped. After the first Adept shaded out. But... Raynor took the low ground CC. And this Adept did cross the map. Oh. Huh. What is... Oh, wow. That one SCV does end up getting sniped. And he's going to get the kill on the one at the natural, too. Oh, man. This is a hell of a start from Night Phoenix. Absolutely, you chase that down, by the way. You got a full scout. You know that there's a Cyclone coming out. You just send this Adept home, I think. Reaper getting chased away as well. Yeah, this is such a good start for Night Phoenix. Command Center is still not even done yet for Raynor. Massively delayed. Night Phoenix putting a little bit of extra mustard on it. With this start, Raynor did leave himself a little bit exposed by going for that low ground CC since he went for the Cyclone. Oh, but it's going to be a Cyclone drop on the other side of the map. There is an Oracle here. It was not energy recharged. Unless he dropped like 2 stasis wards already, but no. And it's going to be Oracle into Phoenix. Oh, looks like Night Phoenix, I think, did see those 2 Cyclones. Raynor searching for this Oracle.
Ready for dust off.
Oh, and he will find it. Oh, he's going to get a ton of damage on that one Phoenix. Fortunately, it escapes to the high ground, but now Raynor can go hunting. Wait, where'd the medevac? Oh, it went to the natural. Oh. If he had rallied the medevac back into the main, he could have gone hunting for that Cyclone. Oh, we'll get the lock on onto this. No scan. There's the revelation now. Viking being produced. We do see it's going to be 2-base Colossus. Phoenix, well, Oracle Phoenix Robo. Never seen that before. I don't think I've seen that before. Oracle first? Huh. Well, Raynor would get knocked to the low ground. He wouldn't get knocked out. He's just having fun anyways with the off race. Like, this is not a super serious tournament. That's not to say that he's not trying, but, like, he would not be playing Terran if he was in this one to win it, you know? There's a stasis ward here. Good job from Raynor to trigger that with one Marine. He did spot it. First Colossus is nearly out, but this tank position is pretty darn scary. And... oh, that does hit the shield battery. That will kill it. And it's a kill. Nexus getting low on HP. This is a really nice start for Raynor. He's also going to get a kill on the Stalker with those Cyclones. Lock-ons will be available in a moment. Phoenix is going to try and lift up the tanks. They get one of them. Target fire on the Phoenixes is very late, but both tanks do get redropped. Target fire on the Colossus coming in from said tanks. Oh, that was a really nice swipe of the Colossus before it goes down. But it is going to be Raynor holding the position. That tank survives. That Cyclone survives. And Night Phoenix, oh, he's almost certainly going down to this push. That was the critical moment. Oh, I actually like the mule drop here to repair. Well, maybe not, because I think he could have just killed the Nexus. But it makes sure he'll get the Nexus. And he's in a good enough lead that using one mule to make sure of that, and likely making sure that he then keeps his tank alive as well on the retreat. All worthwhile. Night Phoenix, I mean, what can you do at this situation, or at this point? Third CC is already done and turned into an orbital. He's going to try and re-expand behind this. He doesn't have extended thermal lance. His Phoenix count was reset. He lost the Colossus. He lost the Immortal as well. Yeah, no, this is... this should be unwinnable for Night Phoenix. Unless Raynor takes massive damage on the counterattack somehow. But there's, like, no army to counterattack with. Not really. Already more Vikings than Phoenix is out. The only thing is that Raynor's bio upgrades are just now starting. But that's not necessarily... I mean, that's not even a problem, I would say. Because Night Phoenix, once again, like, by the time Raynor's upgrades are done, Night Phoenix will just really be establishing his economy once again. And Night Phoenix is trying to find damage with these Phoenixes, but Raynor has... I mean, he's got the stronger air army right now. And he's going to get... oh, almost got two Phoenixes there. Okay, now Raynor, I think, should put... well, actually, hang on. Night Phoenix is... oh, he leaves the Phoenixes hanging. Raynor getting not just one extra Phoenix, but another bunch of damage on a third one. And now you just go back home, you repair. Yeah, this is... there's no way. There's no way. That Observer does spot this drop. But, oh, it was a fake out. It was a fake out. And he sees the obs. How many Colossus do we have? Just the one? Night Phoenix trying to get into a Templar switch. This is smart, but he is too far behind. If he could somehow get Storm out, energy recharged a Templar, and got the biggest storms of his life, maybe, just maybe, he could do enough damage to Raynor's army to survive. But, I mean, there's 4 siege tanks still alive. Big Stim is forced out and an early siege. But Raynor very quick to unsiege and move forward once again. And now the Vikings are in a pretty damn good spot themselves. Night Phoenix doing the absolute best he could have after losing that third Nexus, but it is not going to matter. Raynor's playing this very carefully, cautiously, sieging the tanks up in a beautiful spot. Well, beautiful if you're a Terran. Nasty if you're a Protoss. Night Phoenix trying to double re-expand behind this. He knows he's got to give up this Nexus. He knows Raynor got into the pocket. The thing is, this does buy time for Night Phoenix to complete his Psystorm. But it's not like Raynor is idle behind this. Second NG Bay and Armory on the way. The one thing I will say is that I don't think Raynor knows about the High Templar, so he's not pre-spreading his army a crazy amount. We are going to see the Storm trying to come in. Beautiful split from Raynor. A nice flanking High Templar. The best setup to the engagement Night Phoenix could have ever asked for, but Raynor was so quick to split through that. Beautiful stuff out of Raynor. You really got... this was a fantastic showing from Night Phoenix after an impossible to recover from start. But you can see why Raynor has been a world champion. You can see it in his off race. If this was the first time you'd ever seen a Raynor game, you would think that Terran was his main race and that it was damn good. As I say that, that's a juicy storm. But it's far too little too late at this point. That got 9 kills. That High Templar has 9 kills. Colossus will get some big shots on the heavily wounded Bio Army. This is probably the closest the game has looked visually since that first third Nexus kill. But Night Phoenix still too far behind. Not going to be able to do it. Truly a Herculean effort. And this really does highlight the strength of energy recharge. Even now getting a juicy storm on that last little bit of bio. But once again, it is far too little too late. I am really impressed with the tenacity of Night Phoenix here. But yeah, Raynor's rally will take care of business here. If somehow Night Phoenix had bought himself, like, let's say right now this army is not here, and Night Phoenix had 30 seconds to actually enjoy his 4-base economy, he probably could have fought this back. And we'd be actually looking at a genuine, real comeback. But he does not get said time. Raynor could have started the 2-2 a little bit earlier, but I'm not going to be critical when we look at the game he played. EMP on the High Templar was already out of energy. That's kind of the state of this game, isn't it? There it is. GG gets called. Night Phoenix taps out, but not before putting up a truly impressive defense. Hey, thank you, Skidoo, for the 3-month resub at Tier 1. 37 months in total. Thank you. Welcome, Pashka TLT. Thought Christiana's APM is high, but Raynor is another level. Oh, Raynor is, like, widely regarded by pretty much everyone as the fastest player in the world. Giga Chad Mixu? Oh, the only Zerg left on the bracket. I mean, Raynor's still a Zerg. It's just, yeah, he's obviously playing off race. All right, let's do a little predictione. Who will win this game 3? Raynor with the Terran or Night Phoenix with the Protoss pieces? By the way, tonight is KSL. I am not 100% sure if I'm covering it. I would like to. Raynor's Terran is as sick as I have been over Christmas. Damn. I hope you get over whatever crazy virus you've had, because, yeah, Raynor was sick city. All right, we're going to run 1 minute of ads. We'll go back to playing Zerg once he is facing max packs. I'm not so sure. Oh. I'm not sure what that was, but we restarted. Oh, Roddy was joining. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. He is the host of this tournament, so it does, yeah, make a ton of sense that he's joining it. Slept for 22 hours, haven't eaten in 2 days, though. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Good luck, 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 good luck. Your entire house has the worst chest cold? Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that. You as well, Pashka TLT. That's rough. Y'all had flu vaccines too? I mean, you can, yeah, it only protects you from the flu. And, like, it depends on where you are, but the change in temperature definitely leads to people getting sick. Not to mention the fact that, once again, depending on, like, what your situation is, but let's say you're visiting with family that has lots of kids. Kids are just little petri dishes. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is Night Phoenix. Fighter of the Day Phoenix. And his opponent spawning up at the top right. It is Raynor for Basilisk, fighter of the Nightner. What? Huh? Huh? Came back from Portugal 2 days, both with respiratory viral infections. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Riding the bus is not super fun in terms of trying to avoid illness. I wouldn't have minded building the depot to trap the probe there. Nope. But instead he wants to wall it out. Wall it out. Let's see if Night Phoenix sticks around a little bit too long once again. His probe in game number 1 was a big nuisance. Okay, he wanted to stick around and see, hey, is it a Marine first? The answer is no. Hope you're having a good stream. Yeah, we're having a pretty good stream, OG Quasi. Yeah, pretty good stream. Thank you. The old norovirus. Oh, damn. Oh. Hello? Started a tech lab by accident, right? Oh, yeah, he did. Accidentally started a tech lab, meant to be a reactor. Little misclick. Little misclick gets him. Oh, cancel on the Adept Shade. Will be a Stargate once more. Oh, that's good air in the Buffalo, but... good zoning so far from Night Phoenix here with this Adept. This is such an intricate dance. I love the Reaper Adept dance. It's one that is such a high level skill interaction. High skill level interaction. Probe. Oh, he's gonna get sniped here. And it is gonna be the scout, and he sees that it's Phoenix first. That should be a dead Reaper though, yeah. This time, Raynor does go for the high ground expando. Night Phoenix manages to actually get the scout. Doesn't see the factory, but I mean, you know it's there. And sees the starport, sees the command center done. Actually, did he technically see it done? No. But, I mean, it's finishing. You know the timing. Now, this used to be one of my favorite things to watch before. Was like a medevac Cyclone Marine rally into a defensive Phoenix player. Because that was an intricate dance. And then the new Cyclone came along, and it felt like it's shifted a little bit strongly into the Terran's favor. Now, though, with it having to be a much bigger commitment into those Cyclones, even though it is still very strong from the Terran, there are things you can do. Night Phoenix, oh, good reaction time. Sees the Marines will turn around. Now, I don't think he necessarily realizes yet the number of Cyclones that there are. And neither did I. They came in from the flank. Should have been watching the minimap. They get a bunch of damage onto this one Phoenix. Shield battery starts up, but it's very exposed. Very, very exposed. Raynor is adding on 2 more barracks behind this, so it is not going to be the big eco explosion behind it. Oh, Phoenixes are going to be able to get a lot of damage onto the medevacs, but a Cyclone, actually multiple Cyclone lock-ons killing 2 Stalkers, almost getting one of the Phoenixes as well. And the medevac does survive for the moment, so really good trades from Raynor to start. Stalkers, expensive units. Yeah, 2 Marines for 2 Stalkers and an Adept. And it's a recancel on the 3rd Nexus. It's also tricky for Night Phoenix because he doesn't know, A, where his opponent's army is. Oh, kind of forgot that the scan had vision, so he pulls back the Phoenix a little bit late, suffers some hull damage. He doesn't know if it's a 3rd command center or 2 additional racks. So it's difficult to make the right choice of how aggressively should I engage this? How aggressively should I try and take the 3rd Nexus? What should the tech be behind it? And Raynor's going to back away after getting some good trades, delaying the third Nexus, canceling it. Yeah, this is a proper game so far out of Raynor. Ratcheting things up after the game number 1 that I just didn't even see at all. I didn't even see what happened in game 1. Even game 2, it was a pretty good start for Night Phoenix. But Raynor was still able to make it happen. Pretty good, but not by any means out of reach for Raynor. I do love the little Cyclone Trap pulling them a little bit further back. Obviously, it would be lovely to just have them on the map somewhere acting as a an ambush point. But if you do that, then you're risking having them all get lifted if they're too far away from the bio army. Oh, Night Phoenix just barely missing these 2 medevacs. He does get a delay on the 3rd CC, but Raynor's quick to put one back on. One of the many things you do need to do as Terran, and it's tough to stay on top of. Something that Clem... That as casters, I think we don't give Clem enough credit, because we're just like, oh, you just should be doing that. But it's not easy to do that. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do and a lot of little housekeeping. But Clem is probably the best player in the world at it. I feel like Cure, Maru also extremely good at it. Oh, nice usage of the high ground there to break the lock on, but the damage leads to the death of that one Phoenix. Scan comes in. Raynor sees the number of Zealots, and I think you just pull back right now. I don't think you go for this. But I suppose he sees the High Templar warped in, and he wants to get in before Storm is done. Storm is not quite finished. There's only 1 siege tank here. There is an observer. Oh, sorry, no, there's 2 siege tanks. What am I saying? Literally blind. Meanwhile, the double drop in the main base. Oh, my God. Depowering Storm. He cancels Storm. He's going to kill +1 armor. That's going to be a game-winning kit move out of Raynor. I forgot about the double drop. Night Phoenix never knew about it. And that's a game-winning move. 100%. Raynor. Oh, man. Even his Terran is just so electric. Beautiful stuff out of Raynor. Damn. Raynor, Terran, good. Yes. All right, we got lower bracket. What's going on in the lower bracket? Mute did take down Dolan and Gref, so Mute is into the top 12. Not bad. I think we go Night Phoenix Fiant in the lower bracket, and then will that be the last match for me of the day? Yeah, I think we'll stick to lower bracket for now. Because I don't want to get into a long series. Yeah, Night Phoenix... Okay, you know what? We'll go Night Phoenix Fiant, and then we'll get the winner of that versus Mixu. And I think that will conclude our stream. Once again, I do have a hard cutoff on today. Thank you very much, Razorback OTP, by the way, for the Tier 1 resub at 18 months, year and a half. 07's in the chat. Oh, is Raynor going to play Zerg against Skillis, though? If he plays Zerg... Oh my god, did they... Wait. Please tell me Fiant... Yo, they went so fast. No link. What the hell, guys? Man, they went so quick. Sheesh. Well, I guess... unless they remake, which I don't expect at this point. Welcome, Fractal Cactal. Thank you for supporting He Who Was Left Behind. Damn, they didn't even wow. Didn't even make the or link the lobby. They just went. They just vent. We can get UED Soldier versus Baby Marine. That's a TVP. Damn, they went so quickly. Hanmano Jumi. If they haven't already started. Oh, wait. Hero Marine Max Packs are about to play? Oh, never mind. We're going to grab that then. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Okay, we would absolutely grab that. Man, everyone is just going so freaking fast. Huh. Just took off my rearview mirror by adjusting it? Oh, damn. Monobeat Hero? He did. He did. Look at you with the French keyboard, the Canadian keyboard. Canadian multilingual standard or whatever. That's an upset? It is. It is. And a pretty big one at that. All right, we're going to run 2.5 minutes of ads. Bum, 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 bum. You're from Ontario? Ah. So your keyboard defaults? Makes sense. Yeah, mine does the same thing. It's super annoying. Not even defaults. I don't know. Like, sometimes I just accidentally change it, and I don't know how. It's quite annoying. It's not even a different keyboard layout. It's a different... It's just... I guess it's... Is it a different keyboard layout? I mean, in Windows? Yeah, I guess so. Basically. Thank you to Kevin Molback for the tier 1 resub at 29 months. Danka. Mr. Adventurer. It's me. Mr. Adventurer. This is upper bracket semi. Yeah. Oh, looks like UED Soldier forfeit against Baby Marine. So that puts Baby Marine into the round of 8. Yeah? No, round of 12. In the lower bracket. But top 12. That's a forfeit for money. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom left. Besides from gaming, it is MaxPax. And his opponent spawning up the top right. It is Mouse Sports Hero Marine, Big Gabe. It's funny, he's started calling one of his accounts Babe. Kind of cute. MaxPax getting all the voting. I do think he's a favorite here for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to call it after this. Oh, 2 SCV. Okay, I was like, why is he pulling 2? Probe harassing. I'm going to call the stream after this series. Because once again, I got plans in the afternoon. Likely we'll be back for KSL later. Could you tell people he is the favorite after betting closes next time? Heh. XD. Oh. Bro getting a little bit of a low on HP, but he does manage to deny the command center's position for a little bit. Oh, look at Mr. I have afternoon plans over here. Heh. I know, right? Crazy. Look at me drowning in plans. Mr. I get to hang out with 2 cats. Actually, there is a new visiting cat from out of the country. Pretty cool. His name's Bub. It's cute. He's got his paws. He's a black cat with like white paws, and it looks like he's wearing gloves or socks. You have cats? My girlfriend has cats. I am their adoptive pop-up. This is going to be 3cc into factory. So we're likely going to see a couple tanks coming out here. MaxPax, he is a Twilight Council enjoyer. Through and through. Oh, is he going to shade forward? He is. Gets 1 SCV and 1 Marine, but that was an expensive trade. MaxPax, like, I feel like he always shades forward with the 2 Adepts. And I think that that's not always the right call. And I think this is an excellent example of it not being the right call. But it is worth, like, it's very valuable to kill an early SCV. Terrans hurt when they lose their SCVs. Now, Hero Marine. Yeah, this economic start for him is very, very nice. Oh. MaxPax, is he... Well, he's not going to have Blink done in time to do anything here to this Reaper. Obviously, the Reaper seeing the Stalkers is already pretty good information. Rain pulled his mule away so he didn't lose minerals on his last trip. You almost never see that. You actually do see it quite commonly at the very, very top level early in the game. But over time, it becomes impossible to maintain that as the game gets further along, because it's just too much to maintain. MaxPax with the cute little shift stop warp to make that prism warp in or turn into the warp prism a little bit faster. Gotta be careful with the siege tank in the back, but he will be able to get the bunker. And he only suffers hull damage on a couple of stalkers. Killing a bunker is obviously very nice. Going to be able to get some nice chip damage to these Marines. Ooh, nice scan and snipe on the observer. This red is a lot softer than the previous red, and I prefer that. Oh, okay, Max Pax with the save. Does take a lot of hull damage. Very unfortunate the one stalker that dropped out was the one that was low on shields and already had, I think, taken a tiny bit of HP damage. Man, Max Pack's doing a really good job of just chipping away at the Marine count here. Trading shields and a little bit of HP and blink cooldowns for actual kills. This is some of what makes him the best player best Protoss player in the world, in my opinion. Max Pack's transitioned into a third so fast. Yeah, but he was only on 3 gate. This was not a 4 gate blink all in. Welcome, Big Ghost. Max Pax does love his charge lot transition behind this as well. Stim now done for Hero Marine. And that was a pretty big stim. That's going to drain most of the early medevac energy. Oh, this observer does spot pretty much everything here, but it will get scanned and picked off by Big Gabe. Max Pack's able to find a couple... I think he found one SCV. Concussive shells is done, but Max Pax is still able to get out of there. Actually, he skirmishes back in on top of this. He's managed... Wow, he managed to slip slow zealots in on top of a siege tank. Did he drop them on top of it? I think he did. Charge was not done yet. Oh, but the Prism getting exposed. Good job from Hero Marine to chase that down while chasing the Stalkers on the bottom side. Good kiting from Max Pax on that bottom side, though. Fourth Nexus nearly... Well, it is done now. Oh, Zealot's getting set up for a run-by. Maximus Maximus forcing another stim. And that is a lot of Marauders that just stimmed. Hero Marine, I mean, he is so low on medevac energy. He's got 2 fresh medevacs, but these ones right here... These 3 are already basically completely out of juice. Oh, will this probe spot the medevac? The answer is going to be no. A couple of Zealots warping into the natural, but they are meant to be moving around the map. Hero Marine finally going to be able to get a couple of these Stalkers here. This single Marine drop going to find some really nice value in the natural. Max Pax did turn around with the Zealots, though. Oh, and look at that, right on top of the drop. Can he get the kill on this? I don't think so, but... Oh, he does! The +1 weapons making a difference. Hero Marine, though, will slip around with a lot of army on the left side. Recall is available for Max Pax if he wants to go for it, or he can just go for the attack, and it looks like he is going to go for the attack. He might have enough to defend with what he's got here at the natural. Going to pull probes to make sure that that is the case. And the army of Max Pax looks way stronger at the front. There's no extended lance on these units, but does he need it? Widowmine will get a good shot here. Zealot's in on top of the 3rd base. Going to be able to take down the bunker, take down a lot of SCVs. Colossus on the ramp doing pretty well. And a force field going to lock these units up as well. On the other side of the map, looks like Hero Marine barely breaks through. But the medevacs are so out of juice, so this army just won't have much sustain. He kills the Robo. Very nice. Oh, Max Pax killed one of the command centers. Oh, that's huge. Recall into the 3rd while Hero Marine charges into the main. Max Pax not recalling to the correct base there, but energy recharge, able to drop some very useful force fields, buying a little bit more time here. And now the rest of the army is running back home, chasing Hero Marine to the right. Can Max Pax keep these Stalkers hidden? Oh, the answer is yes. And that's going to be a trap on the army. Does he get the one medevac? Oh my god, it escapes. No freaking way. But does it even matter? Hero Marine is in so much trouble. Oh, and he gets the medi after all. And that was a nearly fully loaded one. Another one barely escaping. Good micro there from Hero Marine, but a good target on the Viking. Gets the kill on that one for MaxPax. And MaxPax, he basically just needs to defend. It's 2-1 versus... Oh, no, 2-0 versus 2-1. Hero Marine so overstimmed. MaxPax rebuilding his natural Nexus during all this. He's also got Double Forge coming in behind it. He's only been on 6 gates, apparently, this whole time. Or maybe he lost a couple of the natural force fields. They're pretty good here for MaxPax. And Hero Marine says, I don't have the numbers. I can't do it. And I got to agree. MaxPax takes a very exciting game number 1. Very exciting and very impressive game number 1. Hey, welcome, Gref. Congratulations on your lower bracket run, where multiple players. I see you beat Spirit, Art, and Spots. What makes MaxPax so much better than most Protoss players? Speed, strat? Definitely speed. Speed and micro. It's actually not strat. His strat, if you were to give him a score, would be quite a bit lower than most of his other stats. He's come up with quite a bit of strats, but he's actually very strategically rigid, I would say, relative to most players. And mechanically, he is head and shoulders above everyone else, yeah. Than most other Protoss. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right for Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax. In the blue. Funnily enough, the only other Protoss players that I would say compete with him mechanically would be Clem. And maybe Raynor in PvT. Hero is definitely able to compete mechanically, but he makes a couple mistakes. And in PvZ, they don't often get punished because there's not like... The only time that you get punished massively by mistakes in PvZ is if you like blink a bunch of units into lurkers or run up a ramp into a bunch of siege lurkers. And that's actually pretty easy to avoid doing. But in PvT, if you make a bad blink, you can lose 20 stalkers in like 5 seconds or like 4 seconds. And that can happen often. Thank you very much, Noi, for the gifted sub to Gref. Thank you very much. Playing P, I mean? Yeah. Yeah, MaxPax has earned his outstanding PvT off of, like, insane grind. It is going to be Zealot first out of MaxPax here. Is his wall in mechanical or strategic skill? Strategic. No doubt. 100%. 100%. Yeah. The thing is, MaxPax's 3-gate blink is stronger than the vast majority of other Protoss players' 4-gate blink. And that's all based off of execution. 100%. Now, I don't want to say that his decision-making is bad, because it's very good. It's that his strategic diversity is limited. This is really, really nice for MaxPax, by the way. Really, really nice. It is a Hellion opener, which means it's not going to be additional Marines for a while. Oh, this is actually really bad for Hero Marine. This command center is going to get delayed, like... Oh, man, it's going to take him a long time to finish this. We've got another Adept coming across the map. Hero Marine having to pull extra SCVs. Oh, Zealot getting an attack on a Hellion. I love the retarget there. Going off to the Hellion and then getting the Marine. And it will kill that Marine. We're going to see... I think this is game, actually. If he kills these Hellions, it's game over. Oh, the command center actually does finish. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was so close. I can't believe he finished the CC. I thought the Adept was going to take care of it on the back end. Okay. Okay. Damn. And he only loses one worker. Wow. Well done from Gabe. I legit thought that was going to be game-ending damage. I legit thought that was going to be game-ending damage. I still think it is very, very bad because there's a wall right now. Can he grenade the Hellions over this? If he tries, he will kill one of them. One of them is below 5 HP. Yeah, I still think this is so good for Max Packs. Oh my god, a Stalker is across the map. It killed 2 of the SCVs. Can it get this one mule? No. But it forces a lot of lost mining time on said mule. Oh, here we're having to pull back that one Hellion. He's trying to bait the Stalker into wasting a shot. Doesn't manage to do so. He does kill the Stalker, but that's even more lost mining time. Even more damage. Oh, that feels so bad when you save SCVs and then your opponent comes in and kills them after anyways. There is a third CC done for Hero Marine. And many times where I thought Hero Marine was dead, I thought he'd taken too much damage, he manages to macro his way out of it. But Max Packs now has Blink done. He did ultimately, of course, cancel this one gateway. But I love that he puts the Stalkers back in the wall. Oh, Max Packs able to snipe down the SCV building the bunker. Good job from Hero Marine to make sure that does indeed complete. Oh my god, he's going to try and go mech. Battle mech behind this. This is just going to be so difficult to, A, get this up and running, and B, just deal with the mobility that the Blink Stalkers offer. Now, I don't think Max Packs has identified this yet, but he's going to identify it in a moment. Oh, maybe? Actually, maybe not. He's just looking for where the tanks are because he's assuming he's up against Bio, and he's like, okay, well, I can go after this. Okay, now he knows. Okay, that was very, very important that Max Packs actually saw that. Oh. Oh, very unfortunate siege timing there on that Observer. If that hadn't sieged, I think he could have pulled it far enough back that the Stalkers might have been able to blink forward, kill the Cyclone. Oh, there's another Observer over here. That is very funny. Good pullback on this one siege tank from Hero Marine. Behind this, DT Shrine, charge, bunch of gateways coming in for Maximus Paximus. Oh, spots the third CC. Magfield Accelerator will complete, and that will be a big power spike for these Cyclones. The problem is, he's already lost... Well, he's already lost one of them. That's not the worst. And he's starting to pump more. I do love the mass expand as a response to this as well. Here, we're just going single armory, as I think he should. Observer still keeping tabs on things. Nice blink micro right there from Max Packs once again. Only losing 2 Stalkers here. That's all without a Warp Prism, by the way. But here it comes. Warps in 3 DTs. One going to circle around to the natural. One going to go for the third, and one going to get dropped into the main. I love this positioning from Hero Marine. Oh, Warp Prism is just sent in. He's going to drop the DT. Oh, that is going to be problems. There's no scans available unless I'm crazy. Missile turret getting denied right here. We've got it. The missile turret being targeted from the low ground by the Stalkers. Will cost him 1 Stalker. But that is already so much damage. 14 SCVs. And the bleeding has not yet stopped. Scan being forced out in the natural as well. Oh, Max Packs maybe going a little bit too deep there. But he still snipes 1 tank. And actually, only maybe loses 1 Stalker. Might not have even lost any. That forced out a lot of turrets, killed multiple turrets, and he just now clears up the final DT. That was only 3 DTs in a Prism. Behind all this, MaxPax, I mean, he's just been powering so hard. Here, Marine, you got to survive so I can keep the stream going the moment this game ends. The moment. Now, for a couple seconds after, or like a minute or two after. But the moment it ends, this stream ends as well. Here, Marine. Oh, maybe not the best force fields right there. But Zealots coming in from the flank. They're going to be able to take care of business. Zealots in the natural, finding a bunch of SCVs. Stalkers will kill off the last tank. And there it is. GG gets called. MaxPax with Fire and Fury once again. He's just building his own legend before our very eyes. And it is a legend that I am here for. God damn. He good. Skillis did beat Raynor. Now, I'm not sure what Raynor played. Okay, he played Terran. Okay, well. If Raynor had beaten Skillis's Protoss with his Terran, either Raynor is ready to start actually playing random in every tournament, basically. Or Terran really is as busted as everyone says. I mean, I would tend towards, honestly, Raynor just being that good. But Skillis is very good. I've seen him take games off of Clem in a way that I'm like, yeah. Yeah. All right, but that is going to do it for us. MaxPax moves on to the winner bracket finals. And once again, I can't, unfortunately cannot keep going. Oh my God, Raynor Baby Marine in the lower bracket, though. Oh. Surely Roddy's already covering that, right? Yeah, he is. Oh, that's cool. Well, that is perfect because we were planning to raid Roddy anyways. Thank you very much for hanging in. Thank you for hanging out and hanging in. Thank you for the support. I likely will cover the KSL tonight. Likely, because I don't think I have to be... Yeah, I don't have any plans tomorrow, so I got a super busy day today, but I can rest a little bit tomorrow. Chill. Take it easy. All right. Once again, a big thank you to Basilisk. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of the tournament over there on Roddy's stream. Obviously, Wardy's covering as well, and a bunch of the other language streams. But as Roddy is the host and it is a Basilisk event, feels weird not to raid up Roddy. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out, tuning in. Bye-bye YouTube. Bye-bye Twitch. Might be back in like, yeah, just a little over 8 hours, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, bye-bye. Stay safe.